It's awesome. We're having a thunderstorm. What? Thanks for in France. We are not in France, man. Thank you for thinking we're in France.
Too. Hi. What is it? Mm-hmm.
No, that is not my current location. Thank you, but that's literally not. Oh shit! Our mic's hot. Fuck.
We were just talking about
Thank you. I'm just talking about lightning storms right now. Are you seeing lightning, Steve? It's pretty awesome. year if we're lucky, maybe 2.
Now we're not muted anymore.
God damn it.
Good.
When we first started streaming,
Yeah.
we weren't muted.
We can't figure this mic out.
And you know what? I bought it used, and the button sticks. That's just that's the story. I'm sticking to it because I hit it. You saw me. I did it. I did the thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Except the first time.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, I hit it to mute it, and it didn't actually do the thing. You can push the button, and it does. I just have to be better at checking. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
But
Whatever.
anyway,
everyone.
hi.
Starting over.
Yes.
Look at all of our friends we have here.
Yay, everybody. We're happy to have you guys.
Yeah. It's
Again,
nice to see
still.
you. We're still happy. We're just louder this time that we're happy. So that's good. But,
Yeah, it's like we're actually having a thunderstorm right now. I hope the power does not go out. My friend just sent me a message. She lives about 10 minutes south, and power's out there. So if we disappear, power's out. It's not our fault.
Yeah.
If we like legit just like boop, if everything just goes away, then you know.
then we lost
Why?
power.
It's not actually raining right now. It was hailing a little bit ago, and there's been a few thunder bolts, and it sounds pretty close. It's not like flash a light, 10 seconds later you get the thunder. Like it's pretty close. So and we
Yeah,
love
it's
it. We
right
love
here
thunder.
somewhere.
It's awesome. It doesn't happen often at all, so we're always stoked when it happens. But when we're streaming, I'm hoping that it doesn't knock our power out.
Yeah. If it does, send beer and chocolate.
Which, by the way, I should plug my phone in now that we're talking about that right now.
Yeah.
Just in case, because may as well stay all charged up, you know?
It's true. Very true.
So, if I can...
Yeah, Steve's got no issues. Steve, is it storming where you are? Do you got storms going? It wasn't storming. We got home just like maybe 30 minutes ago, and it was not storming at all. There was like barely a little drizzle maybe, and then we got upstairs and got to the bedroom, and there was a loud thunder, and opened the door to be like, oh, it's thundering, and it was just like like all the rain, and it was like little tiny hails. It was somewhere between sleet and hail, I guess. Yeah, it just ripped a cloud open and dropped all the rain all of a sudden.
Chocolate? Send me your chocolate. Did I say... I don't think I said chocolate.
Just I said, no, it doesn't really help power at all.
I mean, I love chocolate.
I did say
I
send
even
chocolate.
have an entire jar of
Yeah.
Nutella at my disposal within arm's reach at all times.
No, I was just saying, if the power goes out,
Oh.
they should send beer and chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You
No,
know,
that makes sense.
provisions to make
I
sure.
missed that
we
part. I
survive.
was like, I don't think I said chocolate. I might have. I got
Did
chocolate
you
on the
say something
brain.
chocolate?
Sometimes it just pops out.
Maybe
you know?
I did. I don't know.
Oh, it's really cool. I hope that we actually have a storm for a little bit. It would be really cool.
Yeah. It'd be
Tavia
super fun.
kept missing it. There was like 3 flashes, and she was facing me, and I was looking out the window, and she kept missing it. So I was like, "Stop looking at me! Look out the window!" So she was standing up in her bedroom, looking out of the balcony, and she was standing there for a while, and I saw a flash, and I was like, "Did you see it?" She's like, "I saw it." She saw a bolt, so it was good. She finally got to see one.
Yeah, that makes up for all the shooting stars that she sees that you don't see.
Man,
It's only fair.
her eyes are so much better than mine, man. It makes me sad. We're looking in the same spot. She's like, "Oh, there's one," and I'm like, "What? I didn't see anything." Like my eyes just don't pick up on the light. That's good.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, my forecast thing says snow. Actually, tonight it was saying like a wintry mix, but it didn't show like rain and snowflakes on the little icon. It just showed straight snowflakes, and I was like, I don't know.
It's not even that
about
cold,
it.
I
It's
don't
not even
think.
that cold. It's supposed to be getting cold though. Tomorrow night's gonna be even colder.
Is it?
Yeah, we're supposed to get into the 20s tomorrow.
No.
That's what it said.
Damn it.
I don't
And
know how we're
I have
gonna
to wear
survive.
my fancy dress. So tomorrow I'm throwing a karaoke prom at my karaoke bar. And I bought a dress today. I brought a promish dress. I was looking for like a 80s or 90s like stupid floofy thing, and I didn't find the perfect thing, but I did find a really cute sequiny green dress. But that sucks if it's going to be really cold because it's thin. So
Yeah.
it's okay.
We'll be inside.
I got a nice fluffy coat to wear with it, so it'll be great. Hey, Chid, where's your uncle? Where's Uncle Chid?
Yeah, I don't trust that guy.
Hiya.
One chid's enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I like, you get shit on the left, you get shit on the right.
It's like a chid sandwich.
Yeah, maybe it's like angel and demon version,
Maybe.
It's like your conscience. Which one?
Mm,
Uncle
okay.
Chid, he's a nice guy. He's a nice fellow. Kind, looking out for people. And then Chidley Michael is sarcastic and
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous.
Wields
Love
that,
both.
Wields that mod sword. I buried him in the backyard.
Okay, speaking of crazy weather and shit, this was a couple weeks ago, and there was like some crazy weather things going on, and I didn't get to cover it because we didn't make it through all of the weird news. There was a couple things that we missed, and I wanted to show you guys this because it's fucking insane, dude.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay, so let me reevaluate. For some reason it is not wanting to show me the whole thing. Okay, so Mount Washington, which is in New Hampshire, you'd think it would be in Washington. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
In New Hampshire, this is pretty crazy. It broke the world record for the coldest temperature ever recorded.
Well, no way, really?
Yes,
Where at?
New Hampshire. Not Antarctica, not Alaska, not Siberia. New Hampshire.
Coldest temperature ever recorded.
Coldest temperature ever recorded. Okay, actually, let's take a guess. This is gonna be fun. Don't cheat. Okay, so let's see. Should we do actual temperature? Let's do wind chill. Wind chill temperature.
Wind chill. Coldest? So does the wind chill count as the coldest? Is it like coldest wind chill? Or is...
I think so. It's the coldest. This is at least the coldest wind chill ever. No, not in the U.S. The entire world. The world.
ever? As
Whole wide world.
far as recorded cold temperatures go, this is the coldest one.
Yep.
So wind chill, I'm going -42
Okay.
wind chill.
Okay. Let's take a vote.
My
in the
guess.
chat. What do you guys think? No cheating. We all got the Googles and stuff, but don't cheat.
No cheating. Steve
Oh
already knows
no.
it. Yeah, Princess. That's what. That's the weird part. Yeah, not in Antarctica, not in cold parts of the world. Siberia. No. New Hampshire. Coldest ever.
Okay, Chid says -60 wind chill. Oh, that's good. Okay, it's like 40. You didn't even wear a sweater. What's your guess, though, Dustin? What is your guess as far as the record-breaking coldest wind chill in the world?
Yeah, and that's not the temperature. We'll get to the temperature after. Right.
I will look it up. But this is, I guess, just talking about.
Oh, it's just on a wind chill?
This one's talking wind chill. But I'll look it up.
Okay. Stara, -126.
Ooh.
Princess,
damn.
-240.
Damn, -240. Fuck.
That's cold. That's real cold. Yeah.
That was just instantly. Just
I was, yeah, I was thinking wind chill, not what the temperature was. But so it's the coldest wind chill ever recorded.
yeah.
Not.
Well, no, they said temperature, but they're only talking about wind chill on this thing. So I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna
Yeah.
look up
I need
here.
-30. Dusty says we were actually colder than Antarctica for an entire week. What?
That's crazy.
That's how you know global warming is real. When Antarctica is warm, that's that's weird. Sorry, we can't say global warming anymore. Climate change. It's not global warming. It's global everything is wrong thing. Princess, you know all about Antarctica. You know so much. You know Cleopatra
And Antarctica.
and
Right.
Antarctica. Global weirding. Yes. Global weirding. That it is.
Okay. Well, I'm not finding it very easily, but either way, we're going to talk about this record-breaking wind chill.
Okay. We'll read through the article and see if it gives any more details afterwards.
In New Hampshire, on Mount Washington, -104. The winds were over 120 miles an hour.
Whoa. Well, that's not good.
Yes.
That's high. This is high winds.
This is ridiculous. Yep, so breaking a world record for the coldest temperature ever to be recorded in history. I'll show you this super neato video here that is going to make you feel freezing, no doubt.
Shit, the Canadian says that's a walk in the park.
I don't know. Look, watch this.
Just need a light
Tell me
jacket.
what you think.
That looks like video from like the 1890s or something.
It was just so cold and everything was blowing so much.
Yeah.
Dude. It said the people that were in this station were freaking out and that there was wind was blowing like through the cracks of the doors and everything, and they had to do an emergency like closing of the door and sealing it up, like it blew open or something. Like it was not good. So it ended up being 140-mile-an-hour winds.
Wow.
Which is nuts. So it's kind of cool because this article shows the most extreme temperatures in each of the states, like all-time lowest temperature, all-time highest temperature, and so that was kind of neat. So if anybody wants, I can check your state. Let's see. Let's look at Washington,
Yeah.
since
Let's start there.
we live in Washington. So it's gonna be a bunch of scrolling here. for a
Hi,
second.
lady. Nice to see you.
Hey, lady. How you doing? I'm happy to see you. I'm so glad you're here. I missed you lately. Okay. Washington, all-time highest temperature, 120, which was in 2021. Lowest temperature, -48 in Winthrop, and that was in 1968. Wow. That is intense. Crystal Mountain broke records for the highest snowfall within 24 hours in 1994. Got 7 feet of snow within that week. Dude.
Wow.
But 31.5 inches fell in a single day.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of snow. So, it's crazy. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that like crazy video of it was fucking insane, dude. That was super nuts. Look at my pretty state. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So,
Look at it go.
yeah, that is pretty nuts. So, let's see. Let's
But
do.
yeah, so coldest wind chill. Yeah, I wonder what that made the temperature per se.
Coldest temperature ever recorded. Okay, that's interesting because it was worded weird. It said it was the coldest temperature ever recorded in the world, but then it was only talking about wind chill. So
Yeah.
we're fact checking here. So this says right now, world record for the lowest temperature is -128.6, and that was in Antarctica.
Okay.
But that's still not even as look, -105 wind chill doesn't even touch that. So let me type in wind chill, because if it's 126 and it's windy at all, then it's still going to be less than that. So now I'm skeptical. This says minus 108, which was
Which was Mount Washington. Okay,
Mount
yeah.
Washington.
So that's what they meant. It was the coldest wind chill ever recorded. And with freaking 120 mile an hour winds?
130, I think it said it got to. That's great. That's really crazy. That's really high winds.
That is some wind.
Yeah, that is super nuts. So I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
We missed that last time, and can't do that. Can't skip something that cool. And there's actually another awesome thing that I ended up skipping because we ended after a million hours, but I did definitely want to cover this one too. I think you guys will appreciate it. It's really fucked up, but I'm just saying, I think you'll appreciate it. So there was a guy who is a Russian musician, or he is a pro-Putin musician, and he decided on stage to hold the skull of a Ukrainian during his musical performance.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a decision.
And then, after he did that, he was shot in the head as suspected revenge hit for his anti-Ukrainian behavior.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But what did he
Dude.
really think? I mean, that's hardcore. That's gnarly. I mean, karma's rough. I guess if you're trying to be Putin's favorite band, that's one way to do that.
It's one way to do it.
Wow.
But he's got a fucking skull of someone. Putin like,
Somebody
I like it. It's great, you know?
I hope somebody marches his skull around.
Yeah. So he said, we're alive and this guy is already dead. Let him burn in hell. He wasn't lucky. We'll make a goblet out of his skull.
Okay.
So that happened.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then he got shot. So, maybe you want to, watch out. You might want to be a little mindful.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in a war, that's...
Yeah. You're taking sides. You're taking
definitely
sides.
choosing sides in that one.
He did go out with a bang.
Making yourself a target.
Somehow it appears as if he has survived up to this point, which is crazy. It's weird.
No way, really?
Yep. Yeah, that he is currently in the hospital recovering from his near fatal injuries.
Wow.
Dude got shot in the head and is living. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty crazy. That was some weird news. That's some weird news. Damn. Intense. Speaking of intense, okay, and Antarctica, I'm going to have to show you guys this because it's just super cute. It's not necessarily what I would say weird news at this moment, but it's fucking cute, and we're talking about Antarctica.
Okay.
It's really cute. Okay.
Good enough segue
This is
for
the
me.
most intense penguin video of all time. Are you ready? It is pretty intense.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I think I'm ready.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no. What are we going to do? They're like, run away.
The
But
guy.
our friend is their name.
Run, little guy, run.
Go, go, go, go. They're gonna run.
He's like, no.
Yeah. And then he
And
slides
then
on
he
his
slid
belly
over,
away.
it's like,
And then his friends are also happy to see him.
Everybody came to see
And
him.
then he's
That's-
ew, that was
Wow,
really
geez.
creepy.
The most intense girl. ever.
Yep. So
That was
great.
fun.
That was cute, right?
Which is funny because he could have just jumped in and swam over there and jumped back out.
See, I thought about that, but we don't know. This could be a really kind of high ledge that he might not be able to get.
I don't know. They come out of the water and
You
launch
know?
themselves out real far. I'm pretty
I
sure he would have
mean-
been fine. But
But oh, he's like, oh, I gotta keep going to the left, to the left,
run,
to the
run.
left. There's jump. Ah!
Yay.
He made it. He made it. He did
You
it.
totally made that.
I was really,
That was good.
I was really proud of him.
It's funny watching a penguin run.
I know.
Just like,
It's
no.
really cute. It
His
was
arms
long
are up.
hands like,
Go, go, go. Go as fast as you can.
oh, Mom and Steve at the same time. That was awesome. Run, Forrest, run. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh, it's good.
As if the girl was moving the ice with her mind. That's funny. That
Yeah.
creepy. The creepy
Probably.
girl.
She looked
So
like she
funny.
was. Scary girl.
Okay, that's funny.
Okay.
Okay. All right, cool. So now that was the old news that we missed last time. So
Old news.
we got the old news. It was still good news,
It was.
but I know the fact that it just slides over like, oh, I fucking made it. Get me
I
away
made
from
it.
that place. Because you can slide a lot faster than you can run,
Yeah.
for sure.
Definitely. When your legs are only 4 inches,
They're so cute.
it's better to slide.
I love penguins so much. They're so fucking cute.
Yeah.
God, I think they're just like
They're
the
very
cutest
cute.
creature.
Especially when running.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's see. What are we gonna? Okay. Let's do another cool bit. So we just talked about ice. Let's do the opposite of ice.
Water.
No, opposite.
Oh.
And that's just another form of ice. Lava.
Okay.
Lava. So somebody posted this up. I thought it was funny because they didn't actually call out where this is. Obviously, it's Hawaii, but they didn't specify it at all. So I thought it was a bizarre choice for the author to not actually credit where this was.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure exactly. I am pretty sure that it is the Big Island from the huge Kilauea eruption that happened before. But the crazy thing about this is watching in real time how fast that a lava river moves. Okay, so there's a photo of it. Okay, yeah, I'm sure we all now have a picture in our mind about how fast that we imagine that this river is going to go.
Yeah.
I know I did.
It looked like there were people down there for scale.
There's people for scale.
Okay.
So now we get to see it in real time.
All right.
This is crazy. I did not, that's not what my mind expected to see
That was fast.
at all.
Wow.
Now, of course, each flow will be different. There's different kinds of lava, and it would depend on a lot of different factors, how fast it's going. But I did not expect that
No, dig.
at all. We're gonna do that again.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Look at those big chunks just like spewing out. Oh
I wonder what the
That's
heat coming off of
fast.
that feels like. Like if these guys can just feel heat blasting every time they shoot it. Probably.
yeah. I bet it's warm at least. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Where's the surfer dude? He died.
Lava Surfer.
Lava
Not
Surfer
good.
did not make it.
Oh, that's a good band name.
Lava Surfer. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. That should go on the list. Like that. You're terrified of volcanoes?
Oh, really? I mean, they're pretty scary.
I mean,
things.
they're scary,
It's a very valid fear.
but they're majestic as fuck looking. I feel like. Oh my god, you can. If anybody tries to surf lava, whatever happens to them is fair game. Because if you think you can beat lava, you are wrong. You cannot beat lava. In fact.
You cannot beat lava. You do not win.
And there's been people that have walked out on the fresh lava fields when it was constantly erupting, where there's areas where they're like, don't walk here, it's not safe. And people have gone through the crust. It looks like it's solid on the top, and then it's not, and there's flowing lava like right underneath
Oh,
it.
not good.
So that's not good.
That's how you lose legs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lose a leg, lose a foot. Not good.
Yeah.
Oh, can you just imagine having sticky lava all over your fucking foot, just burning your foot up?
Yeah, I would think that
Not
your
be good.
your foot would not come out of it. You'd pull your leg up and there just wouldn't be anything. It'd be a bone.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I would expect.
Yeah. Yep. Bummer.
But hey, the wound is cauterized. That's nice.
That's true. At least that. I'll
Yeah.
give you that, dude. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe you died in Pompeii in a past life. We've always had a big fear of them.
Hmm.
It's possible. I mean, it is definitely intimidating, for sure.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't even want to see it at a close distance, like or not like a close, but like a safe
A safe
distance. I
distance.
guess is the right way to say that. Like close enough to see it, but safe enough to not be in harm's way. Would it just
Yeah.
freak you out, or would you rather not even be anywhere near them? Curious.
I do want to see an eruption from a safe spot, but I do want to see one.
Spoikers.
Spoikers. Spoikers.
That's a good one,
Sounds like
dude.
a friggin' Scooby Doo knockoff.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, zoinkies or
So,
whatever.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Maybe we need to start a thing like the RGP stream with the quotes, like Chid quote
Chick
number
quotes.
364. Spoikies, spoikers.
No spoikers.
That's pretty fucking funny.
No
dude.
spoikers allowed in this stream.
Yeah, zoinks. That's what it is. Zoinks. Zoinks.
Yeah, he's like the
Oh, man.
German Shaggy. Spoikers.
It'd sound a lot more angry if it was a German.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
though. I'm just saying.
That's very true. I don't have that much anger to be German.
You should. Look at the world. You should.
Yeah,
He's super zen over here. This guy.
super good.
Okay, well, since we're also speaking of Antarctica, I guess this would have been a perfect segue, but we want to do the opposite day. And now we're coming back to Antarctica. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds horrible to me. A Chilean woman becomes the first to swim 1.5 miles in Antarctica water. She swam through the
Why?
Drake Passage in southern Chile. Like,
Yeah.
why would anybody want to do this? Yo, the water temperature is so fucking cold. I'll scroll down. Sorry, I'll tell you in a sec the exacts. Okay, here's a photo. There she goes.
Yep.
I have no idea
Looks
how
like an
anybody
ice cube. Okay.
could withstand this. So
Human
Barbara Hernandez, 37, is an open water swimmer whose accomplishments include a Guinness World Record for the fastest ocean mile swim through the Drake Passage in southern Chile.
Hell yeah, it's fast. She's like, it's cold. Go. Go. The faster you swim, the sooner you can get out.
Yeah, true. But this one, she just wore a regular bathing suit and the water was 36 degrees. 36 degrees water. Oh
Where was she from?
my God.
Chilean swimmer. So she's
Yeah.
Chilean. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. She's been doing the Wim Hof ice plunge thing.
I mean, I don't know how you could possibly just do that unless you've done like training and built up to it, because it would be so shocking. You just feel like you have a million needles in your body, and how do you not go into hypothermia? Like, how do you not go into hypothermia? 1.5 miles? I don't know how long it would take
Keep
to
moving.
do that.
Just keep moving. Well,
And she believed that it is a new world record, and they were aiming it at raising awareness of the need to protect Antarctic waters. And I love that. That's really nice.
that's nice.
So her quote is, "I'm so happy and so relieved that it all went well. Swimming in Antarctica had been a dream I've had for years, a part of my longtime ambition to swim in parts of all 7 of the world's oceans. Physically, it's been incredibly tough, but all worth it if the message on the need for urgent action to protect these amazing waters reaches decision makers." So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
She didn't use a body cover. It was literally just a regular bathing suit.
Yeah.
It was a regular bathing suit.
Wearing a swimsuit.
No wetsuit,
Go for it.
bathing suit.
That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, eat a bunch of hot peppers. You're like,
Yeah.
light me up
Right.
from the inside. I mean,
Mhm.
that's crazy.
Yeah. I wonder what the like recovery after she got out was like.
I don't know. I know that I've stood outside with people outside the bar or work after work for a couple hours and chit chat with them. And it's chilly, but I'm not like, dying. It's not Arctic or whatever. And then I'll get home and for like 3 hours afterwards, I'm like chilled to the bone, like to try to
Mm,
like get that body temperature back after being chilled like that. Like I've been under like multiple blankets and lots of like cozy warm stuff and I'm still chilled. Like I
yeah.
cannot even imagine being in 36-degree water
Yeah.
for a mile and a half. I don't know how long it takes to swim a mile and a half, but like longer than I'd want to be in there.
I don't
Oh,
know about.
body oil or something. That's a
I
really
don't know.
good
Not a bad idea. But
thought.
I mean, like Wim Hof with his like record breaking and like dunking in glacier water. Like people are doing it. They're swimming in waters that are this cold. But that's a long ways to swim in that cold water. But I mean, people are doing records in cold water all the time. Have been for a long time.
Yeah,
Like
it's true.
submerging themselves in ice for hours. Like people are doing it. So
It's crazy.
it's amazing what the body can do. But it's a strong mental feat
You're
in the
totally
first place
right.
to be able to do any of that.
Yep. And a star, you have a good point. Some people's bodies can do it, some people can't. Everyone has different tolerance
Yeah.
for things, and maybe some people are a little more like attuned to that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd like to say that I couldn't, but maybe I could because I can handle cold temperatures. They don't really bother me, but I've never been put into a situation like that. Like I said, just talking outside when it's a little bit chilly and I'm like chilled for a while afterwards. I
Mm,
don't feel that like that cold in the moment, but that just like permeates.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
couldn't do that. I would sink real fast. I lock up and I'm like, "Ugh." I sink.
I've seen it. It's true.
Hmm. Yeah.
He could win a sinking championship.
That's true.
And I might actually be able to win a floating championship. I can float like a motherfucker. Like I could probably float for 24 hours if there was like a floating contest. Like I probably could. I'd be like, someone needs to hand me a cigarette though, and then I'd be okay. But
Yeah.
like, I could not eat for fucking 24 hours. I could not drink for 24 hours. I could just lay there and fucking float. I think for about 24 hours.
Okay. That's a
Let's
decent
do
record.
it. I will. I will join a floating contest if there is one. I'll do it. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
I'm into it. Yeah.
Yeah, Astara, that's the guy Wim Hof that I was talking about. He's one of there's a few guys that battle for the ice water record, but he's one of the main ones everybody knows these days. But yeah, he does crazy stuff for sure. Free swimming through Nordic waters and around glaciers and stuff, and then the whole breath holding competition stuff too. I don't think he's won any breath holding competitions.
Really, that's surprising, honestly.
Mm. But his technique is kind of one of the. It's a technique that the breath holders use to practice a lot. I'm sure there's a more extreme version of what he does.
Okay. So, next topic here. Oh, you got Vaseline or something. That would actually make sense as an insulator, and it makes you go faster too. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's true.
That's very interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay in the temperate zone. I'm good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I do enjoy the good old temperate zone.
Yeah. If
Not
the
too
water's
hot,
not
too
like
cold.
Florida ocean water or warmer, I don't want it.
Okay, so I'm reacclimating here with some of the information on this website here. Okay, so a little bit of a bummer to talk about it, but it's the news. It's important. the earthquake in Turkey
Oh yeah.
slash Syria. Let's acknowledge both of these places.
Mhm.
Holy shit. It's
Not
fucked
good.
up. Over 20,000 people are dead from this horrible earthquake. It is super sad. And they've been working on trying to figure out earthquake prediction, and it's really tough thing to nail down. But there was actually a prediction real soon before this quake, and it pinpointed the exact location.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So the post says sooner or later there will be a magnitude 7.5 earthquake in this region. And they showed it on the map. So I'm trying to figure out when he actually did it. February 3rd is when he made this post. And there is where he predicted it was going to be.
Wow.
And here's where it was. What the hell? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Weird. And he said sooner or later.
Sooner or later.
Sooner or later. One day there'll be an earthquake here.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
trying to
so-
see. I forgot the date of the actual thing, how many days before it was. It was very shortly before. But I thought that was really interesting that he called out specifically that spot.
Yeah.
So someone said earthquakes are not a predictable phenomenon. No one can accurately predict the location, magnitude, and timing of an earthquake. Who was one of the assistant coordinators at the USGS.
Yeah.
But I don't know, that guy kind of threw that out there. Like it's weird. They're saying scientists have never predicted one. But says he does not have a science degree, but is an enthusiast. He did make a prediction about a major earthquake in California that did not come true. So
Yet.
they're saying there is no scientific merit for it, but it's uncanny, I would say.
Yeah.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, the animals get all fucking weird before. That's very true. They leave, everything gets quiet, they go run and hide, and then
Mm-hmm.
that shit happens. It's really interesting. So, I thought that was weird. So he was saying, okay, so let me read up here. The Twitter bio says he's a researcher with the Solar System Geometry Survey, which on its website describes itself as a research institute for monitoring geometry between celestial bodies related to seismic activity, which the plot thickens a little bit there.
Wow. Yeah.
When
Maybe they're onto something then.
maybe they are, when the bodies get close enough to each other, they with everything pulling in different directions.
Yeah.
That's very, very interesting. So, take it for what it is. Take it with a grain of salt, whatever. But he nailed it just a couple days before it happened. So, on that note, talking about the earthquake, what did it do to the land? We're going to talk about that
Nothing good.
next. Okay, here we go. Star, I had a cat that predicted the 6.8 in Seattle. I worked next to a pet shop then too, and the birds were going birds for days
Birds
before
going
going nuts. They were birds were going birds,
Birds
man.
getting birds on us.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Shit. Okay, so this is pretty nuts. Seeing how the land cracked. So this is kind of a bizarre photo here. but these are the super long cracks that showed up since the earthquake.
Cracks.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I was going to see how long it was. I forgot. I don't want to misspeak. It said exactly, specifically how long these cracks are. Not seeing the details. But in these photos here, you can see how the land shifted. And this is super fucking trippy. Not now. Okay, so this is the first one. This guy's standing on this road. All this is all jacked up over here. Actually, I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see more of it here. Okay. So, boom, the field just started just cracking. I don't know what was going on here before. I think those rocks just showed up, but everything, this is like the road just basically buckled, and you can see it going through there.
That's crazy.
And this is where it gets really weird. So this is just a straight line before, and then it zigzags, and then it's cut here, and then it's all the way over there. This whole piece of land shifted that way.
Wow.
Look at that. That's pretty nuts to see it like that, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that
So
definitely,
that's what happened.
yeah,
Just
it
like-
just, yep, this whole thing just shifted. Psh, that's serious. I mean, I know
serious.
it's not that far, it's maybe 5 feet or something like that, but like,
But for the whole ground,
the
to do
whole
that is-
ground
that's
did
the
that.
thing.
That is super fucking weird.
Yeah.
The night before, there was a fatal riot during the Mardi Gras festivities in Pioneer Square. Whoa, interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That before that earthquake that you're addressing, that people started going crazy, but people go crazy. They broke a bunch of shit for the fucking Seahawks, too. It's dumb. But yeah,
In
that's...
2001?
No, I'm just saying they, you know,
Oh,
it's not the
at-
only
at
time
another
people
time.
in Seattle have made bad choices. Dude, plate tectonics is so fucking cool. It is one of my favorite subjects to learn about. Okay, let me see if there's any more cool photos. Sorry, don't type fast, guys. Sorry. I was gonna see if there's like cracks in the land. I said land shifts. Maybe I should do cracks. Because I'm sure there's a lot of really cool satellite imagery.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I feel so bad for these people. This is just so horrible.
Yeah. The
It's
cleanup is
so
gonna take forever.
terrible. No, that sucks. Let me see. Let's do cracks. Maybe there's a cool video on it. Let's see. Oh, cool. Let's explain the earthquake video.
The seismic waves of a 7.8 magnitude earthquake ripped through Europe yesterday. According to a Reuters report, 4,300 people have been killed and gas pipeline
this is
damages
old.
have led to fires. But why did this happen in Turkey? Turkey lies at the center of three tectonic plates: Anatolian, Arabian, and African. Arabia is moving northwards into Europe, causing the Anatolian plate, which Turkey sits on, to be pushed out westwards. The movement of the tectonic plates builds up pressure on fault zones at their boundaries. Faults are cracks in the Earth's crust along which there is movement. These can be massive or very small. It is the sudden release of this pressure that causes earthquakes and ground shaking. The Turkey earthquake is likely to have happened on one of the major faults, the East Anatolian Fault or the Dead Sea Transform Fault. Earthquake energy is actually caused by movement along an area of fault. The bigger the earthquake, the larger the fault area that will have moved. For 7.8 magnitude, there is likely to have been movement over an area roughly 190 kilometers long and 25 kilometers wide. This means the shaking will be felt over a very large area. Light shaking was felt by about 610,000 people as far away as the Turkish capital city of Istanbul, as well as Baghdad in Iraq and Cairo in Egypt. After major earthquakes, there will be many smaller earthquakes known as aftershocks as the crust readjusts to the changes in stress. In the first 12 hours after the initial tremor in southeast Turkey, there were already three other earthquakes above the magnitude of 6. A magnitude 7.5 aftershock occurred further to the north on a different but adjacent fault system, the Surgu Fault, which was powerful enough to count as a separate earthquake in its own right. While aftershocks are usually significantly smaller than the main shock, they can have equally devastating consequences, further damaging infrastructure that was damaged by the first earthquake and hampering rescue efforts.
Well, it's kind of cool to get a visual
Yeah,
of that.
that's intense.
Yeah. Fuck. Wow, Chid was in a 6.3. Brought home pieces of my hotel. People running naked everywhere. That was the most frightening. Why are there people running naked?
Because there's an earthquake and everybody's in a hotel, they just run away. Gotta get out. You know what people do in hotels? Sleep naked.
I guess. I'm just saying. I don't just sit around without clothes. There's that many that it's a notable thing. There's just everywhere people were naked. Like, why is everywhere? Was it like a commune kind of thing? Like a naked commune?
It was an Eyes Wide
Hotel?
Shut party that you went to.
Yeah. I can't imagine, but I really can't only actually being in one. Oh, yeah, like hurricanes. Like once you're in it, yeah, you kind of know what it feels like. It's weird. People in the shower getting ready for work. The boat we were supposed to go on sank in the harbor.
What?
What? Where was this
I made that
at?
up.
Where and when was this? It's crazy. Okay, here's another video with the cracks here. Ooh, ouch.
Oh, man. That's the crack.
Damn. Why'd they build that highway right on the fault?
We didn't know.
Wow. That is a... Oh my... Trap teen rescued 6 days after quake. Wow, that is interesting. Yeah, I was really curious about this to see like some of the images from into space, or at least drones or whatever.
I did see that there were some above ground drone footage that came out.
It's just so interesting. The Earth is constantly moving. Sometimes it moves a little more intensely than other times, but just ripped the ground open. There's been a lot of earthquakes that don't have this kind of effect. This was so shallow. It was so high up. Well, you heard up to 33,000 dead? Oh man, a couple days ago it said 20 was the last I heard. 33? That's so sad. You know, Earth is getting a little bogged down. A lot of people, shake them off a little bit. It's not awesome, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but sometimes it might help to pop it down a couple notches.
Saat gece 4'ü 20 geçe falan bu saatlerde bir gürültüyle uyandık. İşte o panikte herkes bunun nasıl olup olmadığını bilmiyor. Evden çıkma şansımız, kurtulma şansımız olmadı. Ümit kestik yani. Artık sonra sabahleyin buranın bu şekil olduğunu görünce dedik artık patlama buradan oldu. Canlı yayın mı?
Damn. No, oh, shit. You're very right, Steve, that if something like that happened here, we're not prepared.
Nope.
I mean, and they're talking about the big one that will happen at some point. And what are they going to do? What can anybody do? Like, there's not really much that people can do to prepare for something like this rather than build. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't have the screen turned on. I'm the worst. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, as far as building new buildings, I think there should be new ways of building in order to withstand as much as possible. But all the old buildings and everything, like, I mean, how can people get away, get anywhere, get supplies or whatever if the roads look like this? Holy shit. Damn.
That's scary.
Wow. Oh, not good. Can you imagine just driving down the road and the road just falls apart? Oh, shit. Wow, look at how big the lift is there. That was a really substantial difference. It lifted up.
Yeah, did it lift or did the other part just sink down?
That's a good point. I don't know. And there's that one house in the middle. It's like, we're good. I'm fine. I just can't imagine the ground shaking so hard that it knocks all the buildings over. I wish there's something they could do to help these poor people. Yeah, and this could be Seattle. You know, we could be looking at Seattle on this. That's crazy.
Could be looking in the near future.
And we live on a hill, so that's not good at all. Half on a hill. I mean, we're on a hill, but like half of us is destined to book it that way, which would be not good. But yeah, I thought that was really interesting, showing how it just kind of ripped the earth into
It's
pieces.
scary.
It is, right?
The earth is rocking, man. It's not good.
Okay, and then Dustin, are you still in here? Are you listening? Speak your piece if you are you.
Yeah, he may be alert mode.
Okay. Government knows it's coming one day, so should be preparing for it. But are they? Or are they just going to let it happen and then we'll prepare for it afterwards in the rebuilding? It's definitely cheaper
Definitely
You know?
cheaper.
building up to it to not have to do anything. But I honestly don't know what they can do besides have stricter building regulations from here on out. Like, I don't know what they really could do. I mean, our bridge almost fell down. Our bridge was fucked up, so they closed that for a couple years, literally years. The West Seattle Bridge. It was crazy, and fixed it. Apparently, is it earthquake proof? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really think so, personally.
Probably not.
I think they just band-aided it.
I mean, you say earthquake proof. The thing is if it's strong enough, it doesn't matter what the fuck you do.
That's
At a
true.
point, there's nothing. If the earth rips apart like that, like,
Yeah.
sorry, there's not much you could do. And we're right on the water too, so if there's tsunamis and shit, like, we could be not in the best spot. So I'm not really sure exactly what they could do. Sarcasm, but stricter regulations take away freedoms. It does. It's true, but I don't know. I
Yeah,
do.
it can, for sure.
I do think that it would be wise. Maybe you get some kind of, I don't know, discounts or some kind of tax credits or something like that if you build your buildings to safety codes
Yeah,
or something. I don't know.
that's true.
Or maybe with insurance, you get better insurance rates. If there's incentive, maybe, I think
Yeah.
would be helpful.
And there
I guess.
was all the like conspiracy theorists like a few years ago that were talking about all the FEMA camps that were being built and popping up everywhere. And part of all the FEMA camps being built was people seeing like truckloads of the like military coffins being brought in, just like the quick thrown together coffins. And I kind of wonder if that was not the government essentially getting prepared for a giant disaster and just moving in supplies to places where it'll most likely be needed in the next, couple decades.
Yeah, because what if there is a massive disaster? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know. Driving through the viaduct was, it was the most beautiful road ever. It had the most beautiful views, but it was a little wonky.
Yeah. It was
It was a little wonky.
not
so.
earthquake proof whatsoever. Yeah, I didn't like driving on the bottom part either. Whenever it was like there's like the overpass and then the one underneath it. Driving on that bottom one, I was always like, I don't really like that, because if
Yeah.
these collapse, now I'm underneath a whole other highway. I don't like that part. If I'm gonna fall off of something, I want to be on top at the very least.
True. Be like, sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
Under there, sorry. Yep, made by the lowest bidder. That is the American way. It's messed up. But this is pretty neat. Talking about, detecting earthquakes and how it's extremely hard to do. It's also extremely hard to detect impacts from space. A lot of these small asteroids, the meteoroids, are really small. It's hard for us to see. But we have detected and predicted a small asteroid collision. It is the 7th time in history that we've actually been able to know. Did you hear about this? There was a small asteroid that was seen in Europe, actually. It fell in France. It was about 3 feet in diameter, and they detected it and gave precise location and time for viewers to see it.
Okay.
So they discovered it about 5 hours before the impact.
Okay, good. Yeah, lots of time to panic.
Yeah. But they were like, don't worry, no one's going to die. It's just, we know you're going to see it. It's going to be a whole thing. So, oh, okay. That's not what we did. So here's a photo of it coming through. But bam.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty neat. And then I have another article as well. Yeah, it hit France. I'm not sure exactly where it hit. So there's another here. Another photo. This is it, super bright. And this, they saw it explode over England. Boom.
Cool.
Now, I want to see a video. Oh.
Yeah.
So they said somewhere over northern France. So they knew at least that region was going to be where it would be.
Okay.
So let me see here.
A star. They didn't expect it. They were busy looking for balloons.
Fuck, there's so many fucking balloons. That's why I was
There's too many
I was
balloons.
trying to summon Dustin because he mentioned the balloons before, and I was gonna do a chit chat about that, which we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna check this video out. I haven't seen this video before, so I don't know. Oh damn!
That was good. God, that's what I wanted.
Okay, that's hilarious.
That's exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, that's cool. It was about 3 feet in diameter?
Yeah.
It seems like a very small thing for something 3 feet. 3 feet seems pretty big. And like with that makes me wonder with like the fireballs and stuff that we've seen, how big are those? Because they lasted longer than that, and I feel like they were.
It could be a
Maybe not
fucking pea
yeah, maybe not as bright, but they lasted
or a
longer.
grape or something like the size of a grape coming through couldn't light up
Yeah.
like that. But 3 feet, that's
3
pretty
feet is big,
substantial.
and I would expect it to be a bigger flash than that. Like that seemed like a very small, short-lived flash for something that big.
Oh, Chid. That's so funny. Sorry, we had to shut
Sorry.
that down. We're so sorry.
Sorry.
No, that was it. There was a Chinese one over there that the U.S. was following, and they worked in conjunction with the Canadian Air Force to take it down. They were like on a team, like
Over the
US and
Yucatan,
Canada.
the one that he's talking about, or the Yukon, not Yukon.
All this talk of asteroid impacts, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, over the Yukon there was.
Yep. Yeah, there was a Canadian one. There's
I didn't
Alaska.
realize that.
There's the Great Lakes, or Lake Michigan, or whatever. I didn't hear about the one they realized was American, but I heard about the one where the Americans worked with the Canadians to shoot something down.
Yeah.
It's weird, and they're saying it's like octagon shapes and hexagon shapes and all these bizarre shapes. It's
Yeah.
very weird.
They did come out and say that it was not extraterrestrial.
Yeah, they
We
made
have
it. They made
nothing
a
to
statement
believe
today.
That it is
Nope,
extraterrestrial.
It's not
which is good.
extraterrestrial.
Yeah, Chid, and they're blaming all these on China. They're saying they're Chinese, which Sammy and I were talking earlier. We're like, well, are they actually Chinese, or are we just ramping up the propaganda game to get everybody, on the same page with the same enemy? That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It doesn't sound good. That one balloon that came through
Yeah.
and went across the whole country, and they were like, whatever, it's just a weather balloon. That China's like, stop freaking out. Like, we admit it was ours, but it was an accident. It flew off. Of course, it was a weather balloon, and they shot it down and recovered the stuff, and from what it sounds like, they're
technology.
like, yeah, that was not a weather balloon. 100%, that was a communication satellite
Yeah.
balloon. Like, but it was high altitude, trying to pick up some communication stuff. Like, sounds pretty obvious. So I don't know. And then there was multiple other ones too. And then over the past couple years, there's been quite a few. There's been some over Central America. There's been some over the UK. There's like weird shits going on.
Yeah, what if it's trying to get us all to be prepared for something? Like I think it is, but I wish I could say it was aliens, and I don't think that it's preparing us for aliens. It seems far freakier than that.
Yeah, Chid, the one I was just talking about, that was the one where they did admit ownership, but they said that it was just a weather research, atmospheric research balloon. And
But there was
what they found was it's not that.
weird stuff going on with it. They said that it could
So they lied.
it could like navigate itself, so it was able to fly around in different directions, which weather balloons don't do. And then it was like a sphere, which weather balloons are not. They're like big, long teardrop shaped, and a lot more technology on it. And it was flying at altitudes that weather balloons don't hang out in.
And it was like multiple tons, like thousands of pounds
Yeah.
of electronic equipment on it that,
Doesn't
seemed
seem-
pretty.
Doesn't seem weathery. It's some
Nope.
hardcore weather
It's
tracking.
the
we got
aliens,
going on.
not the United States government said it was not the aliens.
Yeah. Preparing us for total surveillance. Oh yeah, just getting ready for Big Brother. That's,
Yeah.
we're about to move the Big Brother blimps in, so just get ready for balloons. The balloons happen.
It's getting really weird, though. It's getting really fucking
It's
weird.
real weird.
Things are definitely getting
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah, I do feel like the propaganda game is getting ramped up, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I
We're
mean,
getting prepared.
I didn't see the balloon. I didn't pull it out of the water and examine the stuff myself. I mean, after Roswell, they were like, "Oh, look, it was totally just a weather balloon. Here's these pictures of us checking it out, and it's totally just this thing, Like, and people believed it at that point.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm not there for any of it. I don't know. I mean, I've seen people posting up photos. It was there. Obviously, it was there. But what it was in the end, I don't fucking know. I don't even care. I just want everybody to calm down.
Just settle down. Everyone settle down. Star. Google Maps. Yeah, that was us. Sorry. That was us.
That was funny. Shit, I saw a pretty good meme with a duplicate of the Disney movie Up with all the balloons, except it was titled Down. That's funny. That's super funny. That's great.
I wish it was aliens. I want it to be aliens. I prefer it to be aliens.
Well, I will share this story then that just happened a couple days ago.
Okay. I hope it's aliens.
I mean, it might be, it might not be. I don't know. It's not a great photograph. Every photograph of UFOs seems to be sucky. But they're far and in the distance, and like there's reasons or whatever. But apparently this specific thing happened in 2022, March 12th of last year in Arizona. Somebody reported watching and photographing a silver-colored rectangle-shaped object hovering in the morning sky.
Balloon. It's a Chinese balloon.
I mean, they're doing a bunch of different shapes, so you never know.
Yeah, they're not just doing round anymore.
So they saw a silver rectangle, pulled over and took a video and a picture. It was very large and didn't move. After my walk through the preserve, I looked and it was still there. You took your eyes off that shit for a second? What's wrong with you?
Seriously.
The witness does not mention if the object was seen moving away. So here's the zoom in. I mean, it's pretty far out, so kind of hard to tell. With your eyes, you could probably see it better.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. That's the thing with the photos. Like, the photos don't take a photo like your eyeball sees it. Prentice said there's still 130 pictures that are still unidentified. So there could still be aliens. Oh,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's aliens.
I don't doubt it for a
I
fucking
fully
second.
believe in aliens. But they're probably terrified of balloons, so I bet they stay away now.
Okay, so the report included one image filed on March 12th of 2022. Witness quotes were edited for clarity. Please report UFO activity, blah, blah. Okay, to move on. And Arizona rating. Arizona was 4th rated in the U.S. for UFO sightings for January 2023. 25 cases filed
Okay.
just last month,
Well,
just in Arizona.
California topped the list with 62.
Yep.
You know what? They're all stoned. We can't trust the stoners. All those high surfers.
Mm-hmm. No, there's a bunch of conservative people too, man, out in the deserts and shit like that. So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's a lot of middle of nowhere in California.
Yep.
There were 20 square or rectangular cases reported nationally in January. No way, really?
That's interesting.
That's super interesting.
So,
I need to check back in
recent
with my
Arizona-
UFO podcasts and stuff and see what they're talking about now, what's happened lately.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Egg-shaped object. Let's see this one. 6 days ago. An egg. They're like, oh my god, I'll be rich if I can catch that egg.
Yeah, there's a giant egg. Okay.
Doesn't quite look like an egg, but it looks weird. It said no sound, weird looking. I thought it was a helicopter.
Kind of looks like a giant butt plug. Ah, Waybug, hello. Hello,
Waybug, what's up?
hello. It's a Chinese birthday party going wild. Sometimes they do. They go crazy.
What's up, buddy?
And they have like the lantern festivals and stuff too. So, you know, they're always just flying stuff
They
up
do.
the air. It looks like a butt plug.
The flying butt plug. Wow. There were 6 egg cases reported nationally in 2023. Okay.
Okay.
We've got a saucer.
Ooh,
Let's see a saucer.
cool. Oh, it's a video of a saucer.
Is it?
They said they got a video.
I love how they said videotapes. Somebody on the older side.
Somebody videotaped it. I bet they did not videotape it.
Okay.
Oh, it's a cheese grater saucer.
It looks like a colander hat.
Yeah, somebody threw their colander up in the air.
Okay, it moved with no sound, slowly west for 30 to 40 minutes, and then disappeared. It's a super great photograph. It's the best photograph, in fact. 28 disc cases reported nationally
Okay.
in December of 2022. We got, let's do a silent triangle.
Flying butt plug. Actually, Chid, I want to say that's a band already. I think there's a band.
Okay, so here in Cottonwood, which is really close to Jerome, this is an area that I know quite well in central Arizona in the Verde Valley. I saw 3 hovering lights in a triangle formation 300 feet overhead. And this was October of last year. Witness was driving through Cornville.
I had to break in real quick. I was looking up to see if there was a band flying butt plugs, and a news article comes up from last year. A woman was stopped at an airport wearing a butt plug with her boyfriend's, with Forever engraved on a metal butt plug that she was wearing through the airport. in
What?
Australia, no less.
They're like, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep, beep. And they're like, what is going on? And she's like, oh, it's just my metal butt plug.
It's
that
my
I'm
metal
wearing on a
Forever
plane."
butt plug. It's my engagement butt plug that I wear. Me and my boyfriend, we have a thing.
Wow.
Apparently.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you not realize your ass was going to beep going through there?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
it's
God.
metal. Come on. So yeah, we'll continue that search later.
It says, why do I think Googling that would be a very bad idea? And Waybug says, stop calling me out.
Yeah, your forever butt plug has been found. Don't even worry.
That's really fucking funny, dude. You're funny. Guys are funny. Oh my god. Okay, so these guys, these 3 lights, silent.
Okay.
Everybody's saying they're seeing them and they're just totally fucking silent. There were 60 triangle cases reported nationally in November 2022. The lights moved to the left, right, left, east, west, and then suddenly disappeared. We heard no noise at all. That is the common thing every fucking time that everybody says is they've heard nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They're different shapes, different sizes, different things, but that's seems to be the common denominator there. It's so strange. Okay. So the triangle lights, fireballs shooting off a nearby mountain. That's weird. See this one?
It's weird.
Oh my god, that's so funny, Steve.
The triangles, I don't know, I've heard a lot of people on the podcast and stuff say that they're fairly sure that the triangles are ours. But, I mean, there's those ones that people see that are just massive and block out the sky.
Yeah.
They're so large. So it's
Yeah,
like,
Phoenix, the Phoenix lights thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Do we
man.
have
Sorry, in
anything that big?
1997, I don't think we had a mile-wide, silently hovering craft that went over a huge portion of the state.
Yeah.
I have a hard time.
yeah, I don't
believing
think
that.
that.
Oh, well, hello. And it's orange
Water
lights. The
pylons.
amber and orange lights is a very, very common thing, especially in Arizona as well. Hello. Hi, welcome to the stream. Are you just going to be in the way the whole time? That would be so nice. Here, why don't we move along this way? Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hi, nice to see you.
Thank you so much.
Did you tell all your friends hello?
Let's say hi to your friends on the internet. Let go.
Like it.
Look, it's your friends.
She hates it.
Look up. Why are you not looking at the TV screen?
She's like, come on, you can't make me do it.
There you go. She's not yelling and freaking out, so that was
not yelling, but she was hating it.
Well,
Silently hating.
I'm glad that she let me have it, though. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's good, Princess. You got little sleeping buddies. Our other two are over here sleeping next to us, too.
I had all 3 of them on me last night.
Did
It
you?
was awesome.
Weird.
Yep. Pluto was on my feet. Jedi was on my arm over here, and then Isis came up and wanted to lay on my chest, but she made sure to scream at Pluto first to let him know to leave her alone when
Don't
he
touch
was
me.
not even doing anything. And then I touched her, and she got all freaked out because she didn't know which cat it was, and she like yelled at me, and I was like, "Dude, you need to calm down, or you can leave." And she's like,
What
"Okay,
cat is
sorry."
touching me? None of them. None of the cats want to touch you.
Yeah, she went like, "Meow." It's better. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay, the witness said the object was so silent that it almost seemed as though it absorbed any sound around it.
Oh, that's weird.
Whoa. It moved in such a smooth way, different than anything I've ever seen. So this is what the illustration was of what they saw. Interesting.
Done by a professional sketch artist for sure.
There's 2
good.
crayons. Tell
So
me
it
the thing.
was a triangle with lights on the corners. Yeah, I'm glad we drew that out.
Yep. But it was 38 triangle cases nationally in December of last year.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was our cat interlude.
Yeah. That was.
So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Pilot reports nearby bright orb to air traffic control. Father son report bright orb maneuvering overhead and landing.
Oh.
Multiple cloaking boomerang UFOs cross over Arizona town. Witness says orb UFOs frightened her. Aww.
I was terrified. They were just orbiting around everywhere.
Just orbing left and right.
Just orbiting everywhere. Orbiting over here, orbiting over there. It's terrifying.
They saw 4 boomerang-shaped objects that appeared to be cloaking themselves at about 11:54 p.m. of May 15th of last year.
Think they were velvet cloaks?
Cloaks of invisibility.
Cloaks are very nice.
obviously.
Yeah. A fancy cloak, I support.
Harry Potter lent his cloak to the aliens.
Definitely.
First 2 objects were smaller, white objects that appeared to reflect the moonlight. The objects changed direction and moved quickly, appearing and then disappearing for about 4 seconds. After about 4 seconds. Then 5 minutes later, a massive boomerang-shaped object appeared, moving in a straight line, same speed as the previous objects. However, this much larger boomerang not only reflected the moonlight, but also had a glittery gold color as it moved across the sky. Wow. Appearing and disappearing after about 4 to 5 seconds. No sound was made every time. Approximately 4 minutes later, I watched another smaller boomerang-shaped object move across the sky from west to east, again changing direction after about 2 to 3 seconds. Best way I could describe color was that the craft was cloaking but was unable to mask the reflection of light coming off of the full moon. I have no explanation for the glittery gold color the larger object appeared to show. The larger object must have been at least 2 to 3 miles across. Whoa. Can't express how large this object was.
Oh, wow.
Witness said the sighting occurred between 11:45 and 11:55 p.m. Witness was looking straight up as the craft moved from the south. Craft was way too large and silent to be any man-made craft, not to mention the ability to appear and disappear on a clear summer night with 0 clouds in the sky. Damn.
Well, damn.
Well, that is some shit,
Yeah,
to be honest.
that it is.
Wow. Well, this is kind of cool. Learn about some cool UFO
Yeah,
sightings.
UFO news.
Recent sightings. And these are all just Arizona, too.
Is this on your Newsbreak app?
Yep.
Okay.
Newsbreak. I'm a big fan of the Newsbreak app. It's pretty handy. So I don't know what publication this is. I don't know. I guess it's just a Newsbreak original because they have news from all different publications on it.
Yeah.
This might be a Newsbreak original.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, that was kind of. Oh, we got a cigar one. Hold on. We got to talk about cigars. What's going on here? Okay. Of course, silent, hovering, cigar-shaped object at 1:32 p.m. afternoon, November of last year. I thought it was odd considering it was the middle of the day and the sun was out and at its hottest and brightest point. Looked like a cigar-shaped, bright silver object that just floated in the sky completely motionless. Couldn't hear any noise coming from it like you typically do when you see a plane or a drone. Another fantastic photograph.
Yep. Great photo.
High class.
People need to get that Samsung Ultra so they can zoom in on this stuff.
Fucking A. Agreed. 21 cigar cases reported nationally in December of last year.
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right. Well, there's some weird shit going on out there.
This is true. This is very true.
So, okay, let's talk about options here. Do you think that the different shapes are different species?
Partially, but not always. We have different shapes of planes.
We do.
Probably just different models.
Maybe
Older
so.
model, newer model,
Yeah.
sports model, luxury model. The beater.
It's possible because, like, a cigar shaped one versus a triangle, that's very different. You know, very round, cylindrical type of thing, aerodynamic, you'd think. And then the triangle is totally different.
Yeah. Or maybe they just have different purposes. Different jobs.
Maybe so. That's a good point. And it could be mothership kind of thing. Like, what if the cigars spit out a bunch of alien orbs or something like that? You know, what if it's like a mothership essentially?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
All of the above. I'm thinking all of the above.
It's hard to say. But maybe it's 3 different species with 8 different models or something like that. Probably something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
There's a lot going on.
the Israeli Prime Minister said there are 11 species on Earth right now.
And then the guy, Minister of Defense of Canada, wasn't it 7, I think, that he had said?
Oh, I don't remember him talking about how many.
He did. He talked
he?
about how many that they were in communication
Okay.
with.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. And maybe some of these are government stuff too. But it's not, I would really doubt that it's all government things. I don't think that it's all, and if we do, we should be using that shit for way cooler stuff than what we're using it for right now. If we have silent anti-gravity, I think we would be showing it off to the world because we're a bunch of bros over here.
Maybe. I don't know.
They would probably not be doing it during the fucking daytime when people can see that shit really good
Yeah.
and blast it out. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know anymore.
I just don't know.
I just don't know anymore.
Yeah, who knows?
Super weird. Let's see this one. This one we didn't see it. Arizona witness snaps images of lights changing formation overhead. Outside sky watching. Out of nowhere, saw 3 lights appear. The lights went from straight to triangular to diamond shape and back to straight and then disappeared. Interesting.
I'd be prone to think that was drones. Somebody was working on the choreographing the drones.
If they just disappeared, though,
I mean, just turn the lights off.
the cat's about to fall off the fucking couch. Stop it! You are gonna fall off. I am helping you. She got very mad at me.
But yeah, if they're drones and they were doing like the light show type of things, they don't have to be very big drones. And then, get them to move around, program them to hit different shapes. And then the lights go off and they fly back down to wherever they were taken off from. That makes
Drones are really fucking up alien viewing. I'm
They
just
really
saying.
are. Really, really are.
Okay. I don't know. You're right. It very well could be that. I do not want to jump to conclusions. But yeah, interesting. Good chat.
Good chat.
Alien chat.
Yeah.
I like it. There you go. Wanted to make sure we covered that business. Okay, so we got the asteroid and the earthquake and the lava. Got some cute. Oh, you know what? We were talking about lube not that long ago, so we're gonna go with a lube story. How
There was
about
some
that?
lube talk. Okay. deal.
It's a weird way to start a story. But this is the one that I was laughing at, that I was like, this is such epitome of weird news. And I wouldn't tell Dusty. I don't tell him a lot of times, so he gets the experience with you guys.
Yeah,
finding
I
out
don't know
about this
most of
stuff.
these stories either.
So, an adult entertainment company is offering the city of Philadelphia, or was offering the city of Philadelphia, 1,540 gallons of Cheese Whiz infused lubricant to prevent Eagles fans from climbing up poles after the Super Bowl.
I have a lot of questions.
Yep.
Is-
I do too. We're going to keep going.
Why is it Cheese Whiz infused? Why not just lube?
Because Philly cheesesteaks, Cheese Whiz. It's the thing. It's the Philly thing.
Okay.
So, here is the drums.
Is that a 55-gallon drum of lube?
It sure is.
Wow, look at that. It's real.
I know. Weirdly enough, it is true. So, apparently, it's a situation where people climb these poles. So they put Crisco or different things on the poles a lot of times in order to keep people from climbing poles. I don't know. Why is it a problem to climb the pole?
Okay.
And why do people want to climb the poles?
It's just what you do when you win. Just get up high and yell at people. Steve, yeah, like the squirrels, or you lube it up. Squirrels can't get up there.
What he says, see, I was looking for the MSDS for that 20 years ago. It was MSDS.
I don't know what the MSDS was. I didn't get that in the first message either. What's MSDS?
Because they're drunk. It's like, why would they? Because they're fucking drunk. Okay, so the truck was loaded with 28 drums of lube. 28 55-gallon drums. Just picture that with your mind.
Material safety data sheet. Oh, gotcha.
Is that like business office talk?
It's industry speak. Yeah, there's the sheet that tells about the product and all of its hazards. So anything with any chemical or whatever should have one that tells you what's going on with it, what's in it. Is it corrosive? If you get it in your eye, what do you do with it?
Okay.
Can you ingest it?
All right. Okay, so the company said each drum contains 75% lubricant and 25% Cheese Whiz.
Again, I still don't get the Cheese Whiz. Like, I understand, like, you're from Philly, but why? Like, were they a Cheese Whiz company?
No, they're a lube company and they were making it special for Philly. So how do you make a Philly thing? They're making it whiz. It was probably just somebody was stoned and came up with the idea, and then they were like, we're just going to make it Cheese Whiz, because they're like, how can we make it special for Philly? There you go.
Well, now you're just going to have a bunch of people rubbing their sandwiches on the pole instead of climbing it.
I mean, it's 75% lube, though. So they said they usually
Goes
use
down to zero.
hydraulic fluid or Crisco to lube the poles up. We wanted to lend a helping hand to the Philly fanatics who have been known to take to the streets to celebrate a huge sports victory, including dangerously scaling light poles. Okay, to protect ruckus Eagle fans against themselves, he wanted to hand deliver a truck full of lube mixed with some delicious Cheese Whiz to grease the light poles around the city with. Lube proves more difficult to scale than Crisco. Okay, so it's slipperier.
So people could still climb it with Crisco on there? I mean, I'm pretty impressed. If somebody's climbing a pole that's got Crisco smeared on it, like, good job, really. Maybe you should be in the Super Bowl, because you obviously have superhuman talents.
Seriously. But lube, way less foolproof, you know?
Lives more difficult.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And then your poll will smell like cheese. That is 100% correct.
This is
Chili
true.
Michael wins.
And it probably attracts
He will.
animals
smell
and
like
bugs.
cheese. That might.
Feel like, and then you're gonna have like bugs like stuck in it. Your pole's just gonna be covered in bugs.
Well, how many gallons of cheese does that end up being? If it's 25%, then that's like 11.25 gallons. And it was 28 gallons. So it's a lot. Whatever
It's a lot.
28 times 11.5 is the amount of gallons.
Yeah.
Of Cheese Whiz.
5 gallons or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of Cheese Whiz.
That's a lot.
Feels like a waste of Cheese Whiz. They could just make it like Cheese Whiz scented. Like you don't have to put actual Cheese Whiz.
No, but they fucking did, though. They actually
So did they use it?
did. Non-stick ultra smooth with whiz.
Okay. Good.
Holy shit.
Weird. But yeah,
I don't know. I wonder if they used it. I didn't see a
Yeah.
follow-up thing. It's the dumbest marketing ploy I've ever heard. Yeah,
Yep.
it's stupid. Did
I'm sure Cheese Whiz was like, yeah, totally put her name on something. That'd be great.
use whiz lube. Don't use cheese whiz as lube. A Reddit thing.
I mean, yeah, that's good advice.
Someone says, I have never had any temptation to use cheese whiz as lubricant. Do you just not own lotion or baby oil or literally anything else? Was the response to the issue.
Yeah, I'd go mayonnaise before Cheese Whiz.
I was wondering if there was any yeah, we totally used it. Nope,
Doesn't say.
I don't think so. Not saying whiz lubricant.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a
Whiz
pretty weird
lube.
thing.
Weasel whiz.
Hey, the weeds.
Oh, man. That's interesting. That is very interesting. You guys. I never heard about this, ever. Yep.
Abstain before Cheese Whiz. Yeah. Celibacy is better than cheese whizzing.
There you go. Now you guys know that exists.
Now we know
Aren't
that
you
thing.
excited?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm glad to know that. That's going to be one of those weird fun facts I'm going to throw out at work sometime.
Good. Work.
Sometime.
One
Not
time
any-
when I'm in the office.
Yeah,
Never mind. I'll
one day.
never be in the office.
One day when I have a job, that'll be fun.
The Velveeta Virgins.
My next interview, I'm going to use that.
No, take cheese whiz off shopping list. Whiz is pretty good, man. It's actually pretty good. You got an award for winning the Velveeta Virgins.
Yeah.
In other ridiculous news, Pennsylvania firefighters remove a cake pan from a 2-year-old's head like a fucking idiot. Kid put an angel food cake pan on her head. Got it trapped. Had to call the fire department
Yeah.
to get it off.
Okay, good.
So I thought that was kind of ridiculous and funny. So I was going to watch this video and see this ridiculous child with the cake pan on his head.
All right.
Well, firefighters in Lewistown got a very unusual call today. A mother who needed help because her daughter's head got stuck in a cake pan.
Anything can happen on any given day, right? Take a look at these pictures. Erin Meisel was forced to call 911 when her 2-year-old daughter, Quinley, got her head stuck
Quinley,
while
that's a
playing with
cute
an
name.
angel food cake pan that had its middle section removed. They just couldn't quite get her head back out of that pan.
You need
well,
whiz
firefighters
lube.
with Junction
So they
Fire
should've
Company
lubed it up with
responded
some
and ended up
Cheez Whiz.
using tin snips to cut the cake pan in 2 places, allowing them to remove it from Quinley's head.
She wore it kind of like a shawl around her shoulders until the fireman got there. She was a trooper. She was
Wow.
still able to eat and drink while she had this tin around her.
How about that? Now, Erin, the mom, says she got her leg stuck in a plastic chair when she was a child, had to be cut out, so she joked that this kind of thing apparently runs in the family. Quinley is fine, and Erin thanked the firefighters for doing a great job in an unusual situation.
I have a pan just like that.
Right.
I know exactly what she did. So she got it over her head, and then, we can't get it back.
And her mom was working from home,
Yeah,
and she
that's
could hear
what that
Quinley
means,
saying,
right?
"Mommy's stuck, Mommy's stuck." She turns around, and
Poor
that's what she saw.
Well, there you go. Runs in the family, apparently.
Yeah, quite
Glad
an
she's
afternoon.
okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
Oh my god.
David Chid with the puns. I like it.
Yeah. You can always count on you guys with your puns.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's rough.
That was a proud moment for the family. It's good. They were on the news, 15 minutes of fame.
Oh man. Which thing next? Are you leaving?
I'll be right back.
Will you get me a delicious beverage, please?
Yeah, what do you want?
Thank you. Water, please. Thank you. She won the cakewalk. I don't know how I would feel if I got something like that stuck on my head. It sounded like she handled it pretty well. I think I would have probably got really stressed out and freaked out if I get stuck in anything. Fucking freaks me out. She was just like, "Oh, it'll be fine. Yay, there's firemen coming. I'll just snip it right off." Like, I don't know. It's weird, like kids eating things, putting things in their nose and stuff like that. Like, I never did shit like that. Like, I did not ever do that. It seems like a bizarre thing for people to put things where they don't belong, where they're not supposed to be. I'm sure she was. Maybe she was, but it seemed like the mom said that she was being a trooper and she was still eating and drinking and just wearing it around like a shawl. Like, it sounded like she was just like super chill about it. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Totally came in at the wrong part of the conversation. I thought we were talking about penises. Not this time. It's bound to happen though, one time or another. You missed the whole cheese whiz lube conversation though, and that's too bad. But we were just talking about a kid who got her head stuck in a cake pan, and the firemen had to come and cut her out of the cake pan. Thank you very, very, very much. Appreciate you. See, I was telling you about my cloud pillow, Sarah. And Dusty's usually sitting on it. You just happened to come right when Dusty got up. So you get to see the cloud pillow. He's
Now you see nothing.
taking your place while you're gone.
My co-pilot.
That's funny. I was just talking to her about it.
Yeah.
If anybody is interested, this pillow and many other wonderful pillows are at squishables.com. It has the cutest shit ever. So if anybody loves cute things
I'm in
too,
the cloud.
Squishables, they're the best.
I am in the cloud.
Yes. Okay, since we were just talking about cake pan situation and this child that got the head stuck in a cake pan, let's talk about other cake related news. Never heard of this in my fucking life, and I want it.
Okay.
I want it. I don't know how this works. We're gonna watch a video and find out together because I don't fucking know. But have you ever heard of a wearable cake dress?
Nope.
Nope, me neither.
No, never.
So, world's largest wearable cake dress is unveiled at a Swiss expo. A Swiss baker earned a Guinness World Record at a wedding fair by creating the world's largest wearable dress made out of cake. It weighs 289 pounds. That's right, 289 pounds.
That's a lot of pounds.
So we're going to watch this video and see what the fuck a cake dress is, because I don't even know what's happening right now. How does this work?
Oh, hi, Walt. Nice to
Hey,
see
what's
you.
up, Walt?
It's been a minute.
And Lady's still here. Yay.
Nice to see you.
No, Sarah, I did not tell him about the pooping unicorn. I did not. Oh, you come from underneath it?
It's the only way.
That was the stupidest, shortest video I've ever seen in my life.
They decorated a part of it and then didn't. Oh, they're cutting it. Let's see. Hit that X right. Yeah. Gotcha.
so
They're
it's-
cutting into it, so they're serving the cake off of it.
Yeah, what did you think it was at first?
I thought it was decorated. I thought they were decorating it while it was on her.
Oh,
I thought it was
okay.
like a white base and they were decorating it with frosting, but no, they're cutting into it.
Cake dress.
Okay, yeah, cake dress. That's
Okay.
that's a good thing. Yeah, life goals for the cake pan girl. Definitely, you get to wear cake.
That's pretty awesome. You can't go anywhere. You can't move. It's 289 pounds.
Better wheels on the bottom. So you roll it around.
That's okay, Walt. We're really glad that you're here.
Yeah, for sure.
We're happy you're here. Wow, that's crazy. They could have made it a little bit more cool decorated, though.
That could have been pretty.
You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of boring. In
Boring.
my opinion.
What is this? A cake dress for boring people?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Sarah said that the storm cloud pillow is out of stock.
Oh, bummer.
We got the last one.
Dang it. Yeah, I have like an entire like array of all the little squishables. I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Pretty much all of our pillows are happy.
They are my favorite. Pluto right now is snuggling with a ice cream cone. Do you want to see? It's gonna be real cute. You should probably see.
Just turn the whole thing.
Look at Pluto snuggling with the ice cream cone right now. It's so fucking cute, dude. He is like hugging it. Ow. Oh, he just gave like a little like Elvis kind of smile at the camera. That was pretty cute.
Yeah.
That was funny. Okay. Are we back? Oh, now we're all wonky.
We're wonky. Now we're wonky. Okay. Looking better.
Okay. Hooray.
Yeah. And we're back. Cat break number 2.
Oh, okay. Astara has cake news.
Hmm?
Cake is in fact sleeping next to her and having a dream. Oh,
Well.
Cat Saga numero dos. You know, you knew it was gonna happen. We already had part 1. Now we got part 2. Did you see Jedi over there while we panned? Because he's pretty goddamn cute. He's not hugging an ice cream cone, but Pluto definitely is. It's really fucking cute right now. Actually, I just need to take a picture of that because it's really cute
Well,
right
please
now.
hold. We need a cat photo.
Yep.
At the moment.
We do. Pluto. Look at me. Smile.
You're not smiling.
He's purring, though. I'll tell you that much.
He is purring.
Okay, that's
He's
pretty
always
cute.
purring, though.
There you go. Adorable. Adorable. Oh, your cousin has like crazy night cats? That sucks. Not good.
You know, crazy all night
Driving
long.
around.
Yeah.
Jedi just recently started deciding that he was going to run around the house and just say hello 1,000,000 times in the night.
Yeah.
We don't know why he's doing that.
Yeah,
He used to never say hello.
He learned how to say hello and then decided that the middle of the night while everybody's sleeping is the best time to practice.
Hello? Hello? Hello? Over and over. We're like,
Forever.
shut up.
Stop yelling.
No hello. No hello. Oh, good night, Steve. We love ya.
Good night, Steve. Thanks for hanging out.
You're the best. Jedi is 16.
17.
I think he's
Probably 17 this
16.
year.
Yeah, something like that. 16, 17. Old. Just recently figured out how to say hello. Isis knows how to say hello. Can you say hello for the people?
She'll say hello sometimes. for
Hello? She's not saying shit. No, she's on the spot. But she straight up says hello. The ghost. Occasionally, I feel like there's things in here occasionally, but it's totally
Maybe that's
just
what-
the fucking cats.
Yeah, maybe
Trying to
that's
get
what
our
Jedi's
attention.
talking to. Yeah.
Oh,
Pluto
true.
chases little friends around sometimes, so maybe.
Yeah, Pluto seems to see things sometimes, but the other cats don't seem too aware of the other
Or they
things.
don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, on another note, this is a crazy fucking crazy ad that I'm getting right now
Look
that
at this
I
crazy
don't
ad.
want. No, this is a crazy bust find that happened.
Okay.
New Zealand police found, are you ready?
Yeah.
3.5 tons of cocaine in the Pacific Ocean.
What? That's a terrible place to keep your cocaine,
Agreed.
especially that much of it.
Agreed.
Well,
Agreed.
what?
3.5
3.5 tons
tons. Tons.
in New Zealand.
In New Zealand.
Where was it coming from?
Let's look at these pictures here.
Or do you think it was like, I don't know, thrown overboard?
Dude.
Wow.
Dude.
Like there was a shipwreck or something, and it got thrown into the water somewhere, and then carried all around the world to hit New Zealand.
Bat.
Oh, it's got
Bat
Batman.
cocaine.
It's from Batman. I knew Batman was into some shady
Damn,
stuff.
that's a lot of fucking.
That's a lot.
Holy
Sequel to
shit.
Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Shark. Scary. Super scary.
Okay, so let's find out. Let's read the article and we will find out. Okay. Said it was dropped there by an international drug smuggling syndicate.
Batman.
I don't know what the deal is with that. So, while they had yet to make any arrests, police said they dealt a financial blow to everyone from the South American producers of the drugs through to the distributors in what was the nation's largest ever drug seizure. They said the cocaine had been dropped at a floating transit point before it was intercepted by a Navy ship, which was deployed to the area last week. Ship then made the 6-day trip back to New Zealand, where the drugs were being documented and destroyed. Which probably means redistributed to the street, making money, because
Yeah.
the value is about 3.5 tons. That was about 500 million New Zealand dollars. 316 million in US dollars.
Wow.
They said it was likely destined for Australia. We believe that it was enough cocaine to service the Australian market for about 1 year, and this would be more than New Zealand could use in 30 years.
I bet New Zealand would beg to differ.
Well, there's not as big of a population there, and it's probably not a big thing there.
I bet they would take that challenge. 30 years, I can do it in 10.
See, this is how you know Chid doesn't know about cook. They found it when all the fish got a major case of the munchies. Au contraire. When you're on coke, you don't want to eat
Those fish didn't eat for a long time.
anything. But I see where you're going with that. I liked your joke, but opposite day.
Waybug, which is about $1,000 US. No, it's 316 million US. That's
But yeah, so
That's a
that's
chunk.
interesting that they said
Yeah.
it could be Australia for a year, but 30
30
years
years for New Zealand.
in New Zealand. Jesus Christ. I mean, there's a massive, huge population difference from the countries. So
Yeah.
it obviously makes sense.
It
but
makes a lot of
still.
sense. That's a lot. That is a lot. 3.5 tons.
Yes. How many pounds are in 3.5 tons?
I don't know. What is a ton? A ton is like 2,600 pounds or something like that.
7,000 pounds. Wow.
So it's close. Yeah, what is 1 ton? Just put a 1 right there. 2,000. Okay.
2,000
I thought it was a
pounds.
little over. I didn't think that was just an even thing, but okay.
And then how many, like, I know this is going to be ridiculous, but how many grams? How many grams in 7,000 pounds? Whoa.
3 million.
3 million.
3.1 million grams. Okay.
Whoa. They could have traded that for at least 3 dozen eggs.
Yeah, right. Seriously, they could have fed themselves for a week.
Oh my God. Wow. Gotta have something so we can face all of our wildlife. Yeah, I mean, you're all like
Seriously.
spry and quick on your feet, you
Yeah.
know? Like
You
jumping
gotta-
away from spiders and shit
Yeah.
or whatever else.
Gotta
Yeah,
be prepared for snakes and spiders and roided out kangaroos. You can have angry kangaroos trying to fight you. You gotta be ready.
dude, how did that happen though? Like, I don't get if they dumped it, but I don't know.
No, they said it was left at the floating outpost, so somebody
Oh,
was supposed to go pick it up, but the Navy intercepted it. And went and
Gotcha.
grabbed it
Okay, I
instead.
just somehow missed that part. That makes sense. Damn.
That's a bummer.
Damn,
Somebody
they are
is so angry
bummed
right now.
out.
Somebody's super mad. Like,
Shit.
yeah. Besides all of Australia, but someone in South America is not having a good day.
Oh no. And that's the thing. Who goes down for that? Like somebody's got to pay, you know.
Somebody's
But
going
like
down.
it wasn't necessarily anybody's fault. Shit just fucking happens, man.
Yeah, that's not good. Somebody's got to pay for it, though. It's a lot of money somebody didn't get.
I love Walt. That's the weight of a 4-door sedan. That was a very dad thing to say. It was cute. Oh my god, funny. All right, that was good. Good times. Still think that sucks for everybody in business. Like a lot of people were making money off of that. That's too bad.
Yeah. Sucks for a lot of people for a lot of reasons.
Okay, this is kind of fun and kind of awkward. Also,
Okay.
Valentine's Day is coming up tomorrow. How nice is that? Okay, it's a day of love. It's non-denominational kind of day. Our camera's fucking wigging out again. It's weird. Is it back? Yes. Okay. So Valentine's Day is just supposed to be a day of kindness and love and sharing the day with your sweetheart. There's nothing religious about it. There's nothing sinister or promiscuous about the holiday. It's just a nice day to show love.
Mhm.
Well,
It's true.
and the fan's on all of a sudden on the fucking thing. Fan's all loud.
Fan got hot.
Sorry if there's a weird buzzy noise right now, but the computer, the fan is on. And that was right after the thing laid out. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, so in India, the government is asking citizens to hug some cows on Valentine's Day. Bless you. Bless you, darling. You gonna get some chocolates? That was just out of nowhere, but I'm so glad that you're getting chocolates. That's awesome. Like you're
Valentine's Day.
leaving?
Gonna buy myself some chocolates for
You're just gonna buy
Valentine's.
yourself chocolates for Valentine's Day as your gift. I like that.
Valentine's.
I like that. Just get the good ones too. Get the Ferrero Rochers or
Totally.
the fucking Lindt.
Get yourself a good chocolate.
Yo, if you see
You
the
deserve it.
at Bartell's or Walgreens or whatever, they have the Lindt pralines, the box of Lindt pralines in the purple-ish box. Don't even think twice. Don't even think about
Really
it.
does.
Don't even look at the price. Don't even just bother. Just pick it up, buy it, eat it.
Just put that in your basket.
They're so fucking good. It's unbelievable. I was like, I'm going to treat myself one time. I've never had these. I love Lindt truffles, but these is like a box of fancy pralines, and I got it, and I regret nothing.
Good. Glad you don't regret it.
I hope he's listening right now.
good
Maybe
not to
I'll
have.
get some for Valentine's Day, probably. Probably won't, but I hope so.
You could probably have a star. I'll pick some up for you at the store. Once you guys.
True. There you go. See.
Yeah.
So what happens when you're married for 15 years, folks. Is what I'm just kidding. You're the sweets. I know you would get me all the chocolate anytime.
You should have told me that earlier.
Wives aren't supposed to tell their husbands.
After
They're
13
supposed
years,
to
you are.
know. And just like husbands don't use other wives, we just know.
But if you got special requests, you know, be like, hey, this is the one I want for Valentine's Day. Cool.
Nope.
Otherwise, you get random. Who knows what it'll be?
Who knows? I don't know if you've got anything
Who
yet, but
knows?
if
Yeah.
you did,
Who knows?
cool.
If, it's,
If not, then now you know.
chocolate or a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Might be Chinese food from Myanmar. I don't know.
It's probably free. Baby, I'm going to buy her this free food
I'll buy you Myanmar pot stickers
that are free.
just for you.
It's my shift meal. You can buy my shift meal.
Yeah. Works out even better.
That's true. The chocolates are on sale the day after.
This is very true.
See, I like this better because if they're like half off, then you can get me double the amount of chocolate for the same price. I'm even better with that.
That's true.
Like if we
But
can
if
make
I wasn't
that
going to get you
efficient.
any, then double would be one of them, and that's real cheap. That's good.
Yeah. Sure.
I like it. It's all working out.
This is great. This is great.
Glad Chat's helping out with our Valentine's.
You heard of a guy in high school that bought his girlfriend $150 of chocolates on Valentine's Day? Oh my God, that I would have married that guy. This is the best guy. That's the best guy.
I don't know. What kind of chocolate was it?
Probably Godiva.
If it was like $150
For $100
of like Hershey's,
I bet you.
like
I bet you that was some epic Godiva truffles, with some chocolate covered strawberries and a whole thing like that.
But did he go
probably.
for quality or quantity? It may have been $150 worth of M&Ms.
Palmer's?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the fucking
like
dollar store
something.
shit?
Yeah.
No.
Crackle bars.
I doubt it.
$150 of the mini crackle bars.
I love crackle
I do
bars.
too.
I
They're
would take
very good.
$150. worth
Those
of
and
Crackle
Mr.
Bars.
Good Bar. I'll take both of those.
Okay. But really, just Ferrero Rochers for life. Ferrero Rochers and Lindt. But if I have to choose one, gun to my face, fucking Ferrero Rochers.
Yeah.
All day.
Definitely.
Forever.
That's the proper
and
answer
ever
for
and
anyone.
ever. I know they're so fucking good. How do you beat that? Like, what's better? I don't know.
I don't know.
No one has ever had an answer for me for what is better.
Because there's not.
It's not.
There's no better.
Okay, so we're gonna get back to this fucking shit. We're gonna get back to Valentine's Day, cow hugging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So we would look at this nice little picture of this cow hug day.
Yeah.
They're saying don't celebrate it for romance. It is not a romance day. India is saying no more.
Down with love.
Down with love because it promotes promiscuity. That it's making people hoes, basically. You guys are being hoes, and we're just gonna hug some cows because it's better promoting of Hindu values. So there, the government and the religion is one and the same, and they're pushing their agenda right now, saying that hugging cows will bring emotional richness and increase individual and collective happiness. Okay, so devout Hindus who worship cows as holy says the Western holiday goes against traditional Indian values. Oh, in recent years, Hindu hardliners have raided shops in Indian cities, burned cards and gifts, and chased hand-holding couples out of restaurants and parks, saying that Valentine's Day promotes promiscuity. Hardline political group like Shiv Sena and Bajrang Dal say actions pave the way to reassert Hindu identity. Young, educated Indians, irrespective of their religion, typically spend the holiday crowding in parks and restaurants, exchanging gifts, holding parties to celebrate like any other Indian festival, especially since India began the process of economic liberalization in the 90s. So, essentially, they're being a bunch of religious nut jobs and telling people to stop having a day of love and just love cows instead. You have to love the cows. Go hug a cow. I mean, you can get hoofed in the face by a cow really easily.
That's very true. Very true.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Just give us.
Just give us.
Welcome in. Nice to have you here.
Yeah. Thanks for giving us that follow.
That was pretty good. But what Indian values? Hindu. It said Hindu to better promote Hindu values. Yep. So
Shit.
that's
That was
incredibly
good.
moving.
That one won. I like that. Well, yeah, that's a very good question.
Just give us, yeah. That is a random question that is not going with what it is that we're talking about right now. I totally love the fact that you came in with an actual good question.
It's true.
But
Good question. We had an episode on that.
yeah, we actually did. We talked about AI quite a bit, but that would definitely derail our entire show right now. So, at a later time, get back to you on that one. Or you can go check out our YouTube actually, and you can see our past AI episodes, which are really awesome. I do
This is true.
recommend that.
This is
But I'm glad that you
two-parter.
popped in. Thank you for popping in and actually having questions about things that matter. We should definitely appreciate that.
Now we're talking about hugging cows.
Now we're talking about apparently
Like you
the
do.
Hindus think that people shouldn't be celebrating love on Valentine's Day, that they should just be hugging cows instead. So that's a pretty bizarre request from the government. I found it really interesting. Okay, Roger will be lurking. Okay, Roger will be lurking.
Roger.
Got it.
Roger.
And I was like,
Roger can
Roger.
lurk. We love lurkers. We have an emote
No,
just
awesome.
for
Yeah,
lurkers.
you're welcome to hear our random shit. It's weird news, so we're talking about weird news, and there is some weird news. There was a bunch of lube with Cheese Whiz in it that they were using to put on the poles to try to keep people from climbing poles after the Super Bowl. That's fucking weird. That was super weird.
We'll have to
Talking
follow
about
up to see if it
asteroids
worked.
hitting. There's a bunch of weird shit going on. Bunch of weird shit. So I find it really bizarre that people got so obsessed with the concept of not celebrating love in India.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the extremists,
Yeah.
but burning cards and busting into people's shops and stealing their shit and
Yeah,
like
down on
fucking
Valentine's
everybody's
Day,
shit
like,
up.
who's
It's a
angry
very
at
strange thing.
Valentine's Day?
This is the world we live in right now,
Yeah.
where people are mad at Valentine's Day. It's crazy. Oh yeah, and also the tons of cocaine floating in that. It's, been a weird news night.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Luba, Walt, you missed the Luba Cheese Whiz.
Yeah.
Yep. A company decided to send 28 55-gallon drums of lube with 25% Cheese Whiz in each one to keep people from climbing poles.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's an issue. People like to climb poles in Boston for sports games, and it's dangerous. So they just put some cheese lube in it, tried to make it. Oh no, I said Boston, but I meant Philly. I'm sorry.
Philly, not Boston.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because Philly cheesesteaks, the Cheese Whiz.
Yeah.
I said correct. I don't know why I said Boston. But anyway, it's weird. It's fucking weird. So that's what we covered a little bit earlier. But yeah, I have no idea why Down with Love. It's very strange. Everybody wants something to complain about these days,
Yeah.
and that is super sad.
Down with love, up with cow affection.
Down with love.
What if people start like molesting the cows? What are they gonna do then? That's
They're
gonna be
they're
even
holy
worse.
and sacred. You're not supposed to do that.
Not
And I know
supposed
someone's
to.
gonna make a holy molesting cow joke. I know it's coming. I know shit is on it already. I beat you to it though. Holy cow.
They're
You
holy.
know?
They are holy.
Yep.
Oh, our camera's going weird.
Now the camera's going weird. Don't know why. So sorry. Okay. In lighter news, a man walked into a police station in California and he dropped off a bag of animal bones and also including a human jawbone. The guy dropped it off and he just left. He didn't say anything.
At a police station?
He went to this guy went to a police station,
Okay.
had a bag of bones,
Yeah.
a human jawbone. The other ones were determined to be animal bones. Found this jawbone and just left. And then they were like, what the fuck? And they did tests on it and they were like, holy shit. And they were trying to find him. It says the man left and they were unable to locate him, but they did eventually apparently bring him in for custody. So their attempt to identify, they were like, who the fuck is this guy that brought a lower jaw in to the police station?
Yeah. Why would you do that?
They don't know yet. I looked up like the follow-up to this to see like who's the guy. Did they figure it out? They did apprehend somebody, but no more information has been released yet.
Yeah, that's a weird thing
That
to
weird?
do. What a weird action to take. Like, I mean, you know they're gonna hunt you down and find you. What are you after doing that? You're gonna walk into the police station. It's not like he just like dropped it off on the doorstep. Like, he walked into a police station and was like, "Here you go, bag of bones," and just like
It's
wanted
fucking
away.
weird.
Like,
Yeah. I mean,
That's
maybe he
creepy.
just found them and was like, I don't know, I don't want to be involved with this shit. I'm turning it in. This is what you do, right? You turn it into the police station. Maybe he had nothing to do with anything. Or maybe he did have something to do with it and was just seeing what would happen. I don't fucking know. Nobody knows yet. It's under investigation right now. Isn't that
creepy.
weird?
That's pretty creepy.
That is pretty creepy.
Okay, yeah, that guy.
Okay, so how about some more creepy news?
Okay, we like creepy news.
I can't remember if we covered this on Weird News within the past couple weeks. Did we talk about I think we did. The old lady that was thought to be dead and brought to the morgue and was not actually dead. Did we talk about that? I can't
I don't
remember.
know if it was that one, but we did. We have talked about that happening.
Okay. Well, just more recently, this happened. The family was awarded $10,000 for the trauma. The lady was very old, and they were like, "Oh fuck, she's alive! God damn it!" And they sent her back to the hospital, and they were like, "Shit!" And then she died anyway, like the next day or whatever.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We did talk about that. So it happened again. This was just like maybe 2 weeks ago that I saw that first article. Yes, another funeral home discovers woman presumed dead is
What?
alive.
Who are the ones determining these people are dead?
Dude, this is not
Was this in the same area?
good. No.
Okay.
The woman, 83, was found breathing after her body arrived at a New York funeral home just days after an Iowa care center was fined $10,000 over a similar incident. Here's a nice toe tag picture for you to, you know,
Yeah, here's a
get,
toe with
get
a
you
tag on it.
acclimated with this dead people right here. Okay.
Weird.
So she was pronounced dead at a nursing home. But 3 hours later, was found to be breathing. She was pronounced dead at 11:15 a.m. I don't know the time difference specifically. Okay, so she was taken in at 1:30 p.m. She was discovered breathing at 2:09. She was taken to the hospital, and no update on her condition was available Monday. So the first lady, yes, that's what happened. And then this happened again. It was just days after the other one, after that other news article broke. What the fuck, dude? So in Iowa, she was 66 years old. She was in hospice care. So they knew she was on her way out. But
she wasn't there yet.
Nope, she was placed in a body bag,
She was on her way.
taken to a funeral home and crematory, and then they realized she was still alive. She was returned to hospice, where she died on January 5th.
Well, I'm glad they realized it.
So, yeah. But you know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of fucking Tom Petty. Where they're like, "Oh my God, Tom Petty is dead," and everyone's like, "No," and they're like, "Just kidding, he's totally not dead."
He's
And we're like,
actually-
"Yay!" And then they're like, "No, he's dead." Fuck.
Actually, yeah.
So just to fuck with people's emotions, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, give us maybe it's a new virus. Like, oh, shit, maybe it's a new zombie virus. It could totally be the zombie virus that was released.
Yeah, like how?
Maybe they
Yeah,
were basically.
it's a good point. How can you not tell? Like if
Yeah.
you're moving a person, but if they were in a catatonic state and extremely shallow breathing, I mean, back in the day, this happened a lot. Like in old timey days, they would bury people prematurely, which is why they started doing bells that had a string attached to their toe, and they would have a bell above ground, and they would have the grave keepers like do the graveyard shift essentially to make sure people weren't grave robbing, but also to listen for the bells. If any bells were ringing, they would dig up the grave because the person was not actually dead. I mean, they would put like needles in their eyes. They would do different things to try to determine if they were alive or not. But if they were in a catatonic state, then they were not reacting to the pain stimuli. So if their breathing was super, super, super shallow and their pulse was really shallow, it can be easy to mistake sometimes. Exactly. Saved by the Bell and the Dead Ringers. Both of you guys totally nailed it. Hello, bingo, guy. It's true. Saved by the Bell and the Dead Ringers and the Graveyard Shift all comes from that. So this is something that has happened throughout history many times. Sometimes they would excavate graves. They'd find scratch marks inside of the coffins. You know, it's just why they started doing the bells, just in case. So,
just in case.
You'd think with technology now it would be easier to detect. But if they're just going by look, you know, and they're like, oh, doesn't appear to be any breathing. That, you know, they've done the mirrors and stuff under the nose. It's totally fucking creepy, dude. It really is.
Yeah, that's
like that is a horrible fear. And then there's been some tales of people actually being dead for like 19 hours and then coming back to fucking life.
That's true.
It's insane. We've covered some of those stories on this podcast where people have been dead for like reasonable amounts of time, clinically dead, and then boom. So maybe it was something like that where they were dead, but they weren't actually fully dead, because you go to rigor mortis pretty fucking fast, you know? So like, I don't know. So maybe it's some, I don't know, super like what would you call it? Like a hibernation type of thing or something.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
Good night, Walt. It was nice seeing you.
Oh, good night, Walt. Well. It is so nice to have you. We always love when you pop in. Thank you for coming back to hang out with us.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Shit, I only buried one alive. Come on. That's, you know, we all mess up sometimes.
Yeah, saying like, you know, maybe something like bears do, like some kind of hibernation thing. But as a species, we don't tend to have that as an option to just kind of switch off and go into that mode. But maybe some people just do.
Maybe it happens.
I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of like energy conservation mode or something like that, where it like shuts down trying to save itself.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know. I don't think it's anything that anybody understands yet, especially because it is so rare. It's really hard to study something like this when it's rare and you never know when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh shit, this happened again. What the fuck?
Not
like, we didn't know. We did not know, man.
No. Yeah.
Oh, you think there are Tibetan monks that can?
Yeah, there's a lot of tales
slow
of the
their
monks who
heart
have
rate and stuff.
meditated themselves into death, actually. And just went down a rabbit hole watching documentaries about Tibetan monks and like all the people in the Himalayas and all this, but one of them was talking about the monks, and one guy who was a senior monk at that point was talking about his teacher, and his teacher did that, and he basically said his byes to everybody, and then he sat down to meditate and meditated himself into death, and his last words were, "It's time to go," like, and just meditated until he died.
I love that. I think that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
You should be able to choose the time if you want to.
Yeah, they're essentially the ones who kind of mummify themselves too.
Yeah,
A lot of
heard
them
about
have
the
kind of
mummifying. That's fucking
stayed
crazy.
preserved
Dude.
longer than what they should be, which is weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you know, maybe it's something that can happen, and some people just end up in that state. Just like some people, you know, the whole out of body experience things. Like some people can leave and astral project whenever they want to, and some people it just accidentally comes on, and you know, maybe it's just a thing. Sometimes we sometimes we're dead, but we're actually not.
That's
I
so
don't
weird.
know, it's weird.
Almost dead. It's like from like 1 to 10 scale of dead. You're like at a 1. It's not. You're not a 0 though. You're not a 0.
You're not
You're at a
zero.
1.
Yeah.
You're almost dead. Not quite though.
Yeah. Can you tell you're dead if you're meditating on it? I don't know. Is your awareness there? Do you die with awareness? Just being like, oh man, I died.
I wonder if people
weird.
that spend so much time in like heavy meditation throughout their whole life are able to actually access that other realm so frequently that they kind of feel comfortable in that. And if there's a way to kind of transcend and go to this place and choose to kind of close the door behind you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I feel like
maybe.
when you're meditating, you're kind of leaving a door open. So maybe there's a way to like kind of close.
Yeah.
the
You
door
figure out how
behind
to
you.
go ahead and close the door and move along. Like, I'm not coming back this time. Yeah.
And sometimes we just pretend that we're dead. I may pretend that we're dead. Pretend that we're dead.
Like a possum.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes.
I don't
Yeah,
know. That's a
that's
crazy
crazy.
story, though. I can't believe that it happened twice within like a week.
Yeah. In like no
What
time.
the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
It's really terrifying to imagine being in that position and being zipped up in a fucking body bag
Yeah.
and waking up. I mean, I don't know if they were conscious. It doesn't say they woke up and were like, oh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? You know, like they might have just been breathing and still unaware.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
Shit.
like,
Yeah. Sometimes.
when you're a guy in a buffalo.
Sometimes
Take
that happens.
that bear. Yeah, so super creepy.
Oh, maybe to get cash. It was a ploy to get
Ooh,
paid.
that's an
Yeah.
interesting thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe they're master meditators, and they're like, I'm gonna make them think I'm dead. Just make sure to save me before they cremate me.
That's interesting. Man, you'd have to be real fucking committed. Like, I don't know how you
true.
would trick people to think that you're fucking dead, dude.
Yeah.
Damn. And I mean, you can't really do much with the cash because they're dying anyway. Their family gets it, I guess. So maybe that's something. I don't
But
even
if
know.
you're like, well, I don't have anything to leave you in my will, I got this.
Yeah. Don't even worry.
Yeah.
No problem. That's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, and Romeo and Juliet. She drank the stuff that made her seem dead.
It's the poison.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Drank the poison, made her seem dead, and then she didn't wake up. And Romeo was like, "No, she's dead." And he drank poison, and he died. And she woke up, but she was like, "No, he's dead." So she drank real poison, and then she died.
It's a really nice love story.
Yeah, it's a great love story.
And they were like 13
Yeah.
or 12 or
Yeah, they
something
were
like that. They
super
were
young.
really, really, really young.
Yep.
Which when I found that out when I was older, I was like, ugh. Like,
But in those days, people were married by the time
yo,
they
that
were
was like
15
really
anyway.
young. Hold on. I'm curious how old.
Yeah, kids those days. They're crazy. Just hit enter. It's already there.
Okay. How old was the real Romeo and Juliet? They're not real. It's a fucking story. Okay. Romeo was 16 and Juliet was 13. 13. 13 years
But she loved him with all her heart.
old. Oh my God. I mean, that's just not logical. 13? Like, they could have made the story a little bit more believable. Two 16-year-olds. Okay. 16-year-olds, oh, everything's the end of the world. You know, whatever. Like, wow.
You know, royalty, that time, the world back in those days. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. But he was this older man of 16 years old. She was 13. Wow.
And he wooed her. And she let down her long hair and he
Apparently,
climbed
so.
up it. Oh, wrong story.
Shit, well, people died at like 30 back then. So, I mean, it's fair, but still 13, like, there's not a lot of emotional intelligence to really be in love with somebody like that. I'm just saying.
You don't even know what love is. You're only 13.
You don't even know. Yeah, princess. But their families were reunited and no longer mortal enemies. So, that's something good to come out of it.
They were. They just tolerated each other after that.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
That's true.
But how about, okay, this is good since we're speaking of a love story. Let's talk about a cool historic love story.
Okay.
So these folks bought a house in the 90s and they were tearing out some walls in this house in Staten Island. It was a little fixer-upper, and they tore these walls up and they found a stash of letters written by a World War II soldier to his wife.
Oh. Stashed in the
And-
walls?
Yes. So they held on to the love letters for a long time. Why they were in the walls, I don't know. It's super weird.
Yeah, that's creepy.
But they found the daughter of the people and returned it to her 30 years after they'd found him.
Oh.
They were able to track him down. There's a TikTok heirloom investigator, and I guess they were on the Kelly Clarkson show. And there's a Kelly Clarkson show. I didn't even know that.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah. So they found him, and I'm curious what the letters say. There is a little video, so I think we should watch the video.
Yeah.
And learn about these little letters. It's going to be pretty cute, I bet.
Two have now been returned to his daughter 30 years after a Staten Island homeowner found them during a renovation.
Yeah, the letters were signed by Claude Smythe and addressed to his wife, Marie. The homeowner was recently watching a talk show on television, and Chelsea Brown was the guest. She is the heirloom investigator on TV. So the homeowner reached out for her, or to her, for help. Brown used a genealogy website to track down the couple's adult daughter who was living in Vermont. These are photos of the happy daughter reunited with her parents, long-lost love letters, along with a photo of her parents.
That's so
What a
cute.
gift to get
Something.
those back to her.
That is
That's
something.
amazing.
Oh, they didn't read any of those letters. I want to see some of the fucking letters, dude. Gosh. That was going to be cute.
Yeah, I thought they would.
Even before the
Something.
Yeah, man.
Like, there were
I
a lot
want
of
to know.
letters, so.
Gosh. Well, this lady is cool that she was able to, get them back to the family. That must have been a really special thing
Yeah,
for her to get.
that's super cool.
World War II love letters. Yeah, in the walls is really a strange thing.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. Unless it was like a time capsule type of thing. Like maybe they were thinking time capsule-y. Before the person died, they were like, "I'm going to leave these as our legacy to be found in the future,"
Maybe.
And then this lady ruined
Maybe
it by finding
so.
them in the walls.
But that was the time capsule. It was found, Like, that's kind of cool.
It's true.
Unless it was, like, in 1990 that they, they boarded it up and then sold the house and they immediately took a wall down and found it. But who knows how long. Like, that's really cool. I like the ideas of putting things in the walls that are not, like, creepy things. So if it ever comes down, there'll be, like, little prizes.
Yeah.
Like, little, those... It's just what popped in
Babies.
my head. I don't know why. When you're kids, there's like those little like puff balls that had these little feet that are stickers and googly eyes on them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. The woolly bullies. Yeah,
And you remember their names?
definitely.
That's why I love you.
Yep.
We need those. We need those, and we need to just put them in our walls.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Just leave them. I like that. I'm in.
I don't know why that's what popped in my head that we obviously needed to put in the walls, but that just seems like the only option,
That's
really.
the only option. I don't know what else you would put in a wall, really, other than a bunch of those.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good. Good times, good times.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, I love time capsules. I'm a big fan of time capsules. I think they are so awesome. And archaeology is pretty much just finding time capsules and decoding it. But I like when people specifically put things in for people to learn about things later, or even just like fun little things. I love it. I think it's so fun. So
Oh
speaking
yeah,
of,
Princess didn't know either. Yeah, you're welcome, Princess. Yeah, they were woolly bullies. At least is what I ended up finding out that they were called whenever I got older.
oh my God, you're from Texas. That could totally only be a Texas
It
thing.
could be a Texas thing.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
It's like,
Okay, I'm gonna check this out. We're gonna see.
yeah. So yeah, there's Woolly Bully the song. Are those little rainbow puffball things down there? Is that them?
Felt.
Oh, no, those are rolled up felt. Okay.
Woolly Boy toy. Let me type in.
Yeah.
No, Alvin and the Chipmunks, not it. No, I'm gonna type in Texas, and we're gonna see if it pops up.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, because it could totally just be a Texas thing. Like, I would not deny that.
Yeah, because you guys just like name things, and which makes sense. I mean, it happens everywhere. People name things, but things tend to be very specific in Texas that don't kind of permeate outside of it. I am not seeing any of them coming up on the Google search.
No. I can't even find just the little puffball with feet. Here we go.
Woolly Bully. Puff ball toy. I
Well,
want
this
puff
is
ball.
calling them a weeple.
Weeple.
Weeples.
Oh my God, cute. Okay,
yeah,
let's
they're
look
calling
that
them weeples.
up. Okay. Let's look it up. Okay, here we go. Yep.
Also known as a whoopee or a whoopit.
Look at that guy's got the little cutest antennas in the homeland, and he's just so cute. Weeples.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen one of these things for like a million years. Why did
Those
that
live
pop in my fucking head
I don't know
when
why
I
they
was
went
thinking
away.
about putting shit in the walls?
They have a website, weeples.com.
Oh my God. Look, there's a skunk one. That's cute.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And then there's a little witch one. Oh my God. I should start making these. Do you think anybody would want them? Probably not.
They wouldn't know they did until we put it on something.
What if we made little tiny mustaches and little tiny hats? Look at these. These are all super fun. Here we go. There's a ghost with a bow tie. We have a patriotic one. Got a little angel. Those are really cute. They're ridiculous.
Okay, so there's a thing on Facebook calling them woolly bullies.
Okay. Well, that's super fun. I'm glad that we just like went down
And
that
it's-
random rabbit hole.
Asian something, Chinese or Japanese. It's written in kanji, so
Really?
somebody over there called them woolly bullies.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I think those are really fun. So, okay, if anybody feels inspired, make some of
Anybody wants
those.
to make one of those.
It's going to be
Yeah.
good times. Yeah, they are little alien looking dudes. So cute.
Texas is a whole other country, but weeples are also a whole other thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. isn't it?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Yeah, weebles. Weebles are different.
Weebles. What if it's weebles versus weeples?
Ooh. That's
Oh, there you go. See, Princess came in with the weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Yep. Oh, I know. Okay, so now, speaking of time capsules, we're going to talk about a really cool archaeological find.
cool. Okay.
This is super fucking weird. Hey, Alf, before we go into our next archaeological find, Alf is here. Hi.
Alf is here.
Wow, you got to be up at 6 a.m.? That sucks. I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm glad you popped in for a little bit, though.
Yeah. We're
Nice
just
to
lurking
see
around.
You. We love you.
I like that the first thing you say is, I'm leaving.
I know, like, hello and goodbye.
Hi, I'm leaving. Fine.
You say goodbye, and I say hello.
Yeah.
Hello,
Also,
hello.
congratulations on getting accepted into that show. That is awesome. I saw your acceptance letter. That's good. Congrats.
That's super awesome.
Yeah.
Good. Yes. Well, we're happy and proud of you, as always, for sure.
Yeah. Definitely. Thanks for lurking.
Yeah. Always happy to have you lurking. All right. So,
What is this archaeological
okay.
find?
Are you guys ready? It's going to be super cool.
I'm ready.
So, they have discovered in Japan a massive sword in a burial mound from 1600 years ago. Okay, 1600-year-old body burial mound.
Okay.
And this sword is 2.3 meters long.
Wow.
So that is,
Like, what, 7 feet?
yes, it's about
7-ish feet?
7 feet. Now, they think that it was so huge that it was exclusively used to protect the corpse from evil spirits.
Okay.
They think it was basically given to them for the afterlife to battle demons, essentially. So, that's super weird. So, this area, the Nara region that it was found, is packed with thousands of burial mounds, and they're known as kofun. So, maybe they'll find some more. We'll see. But let me show you this photo here. I'll show you this fucking photo.
Cool.
This is a giganto
It's a giant sword.
sword.
And then
it's
the
gonna-
person was buried underneath it?
I don't know. They just said during excavations in the burial mound.
And they also found a shield next to the sword. That's
They
cool.
did.
Okay.
Yes. And the sword and bronze mirror. The bronze mirror. The burial mound originated in the 4th century AD. So it's old. It's old shit, man.
Yeah.
It was really, really, really old.
It says the weapon, which has a characteristic undulating blade, is also known as a Daiko sword. Daiko swords have been unearthed in other Japanese tombs, but this one stands out as the largest yet discovered. The decorated shield-shaped mirror is also the first of its kind to be unearthed. According to experts, this qualifies both objects as national treasures.
Yeah.
Uh,
That is
Ooh.
so fucking cool. It's massive.
Yeah, created between 300 and 710 AD.
Yep. Yep.
It's a Kofun. What is
Yeah, that's the burial mounds.
Oh, okay.
The Kofun.
Gotcha. And they think that there's an estimated 160,000 of them spread over the country. Whoa.
Yep, largest of them, 60 meters across. So it was one of the largest kofuns where this sword and shield were discovered. So maybe it was a special one or somebody of high rank or, you know, high standing in the community or something like that. So I thought that was pretty damn cool.
Earlier digs uncovered a massive casket, but no human remains.
That's weird.
That is weird for a burial mound to have a casket and no people.
That is weird. But I
And
wish
give
there
us
was
that sword does look pretty anime-esque, actually. Pretty anime sword. And being like 7 feet long. That's very anime.
7 foot long sword
That's a big sword.
to battle or protect against the devil.
Yeah.
Pretty intense.
Gonna need a big sword if you're gonna be
I
fighting
need
the
a big
devil.
sword. Do you imagine how much work and effort it would take to make this 7 foot sword, this badass sword, and then it just gets buried in the ground? You're like, fuck.
Yeah, right.
Damn it, I worked really hard on that. That's
I will
fucking
say
bullshit.
from that dig though, it looked super clean. Like they polished it up and like kept it clean. Was it covered? I wonder if there was just like nothing on it. But there was like no corrosion, no nothing. Like it just looked
Oh,
mirror perfect.
yeah.
That's
I don't know.
tribute. So
Said it was a
1600.
burial mound, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't say if it was wrapped in anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
It's pretty dang cool though.
That's pretty cool.
So okay, a tale almost as old as this 1600-year-old sword.
Okay.
Blockbuster Video. It feels a million years ago.
Yeah, that's forever ago.
Apparently, they ran a Super Bowl ad, a Blockbuster commercial,
Okay.
but not in the actual Super Bowl because that's like millions of dollars.
You have
They
to be a
obviously
business
weren't
with
doing
money
that.
at that
Yeah.
point.
But they did a streaming on Instagram thing during halftime, I guess. And it will also play on a VHS tape at the store. And then we'll make the tape available for rent at $2 per day. Yep.
Okay.
So,
But then they don't get on to you about late fees anymore, so somebody's just going to rent it and keep it.
they probably will. You're probably right about that. But yeah, they just said they're doing a fun retro style commercial that will be releasing during the big game. We are featuring it during halftime in the store and on social media. The store has been teasing the spot on Instagram in the lead up to the big game. One post featured a giant cockroach looming over the store amidst a desolate, rubble-strewn landscape symbolic of its lone survivor status. Is the world coming to an end, or is Blockbuster releasing its first commercial in a really, really long time? Yes. See you on February 12th. So this is... Hold on, let me put it on the big one so you can see it better. That's fucking great.
Oh, that's a good image.
And it has the date down here. That's pretty damn cool.
Is it a big cockroach? Oh, that's a play on...
And the cockroach will survive anything.
Cockroach will survive nuclear war.
Yeah.
Cockroaches in Blockbuster.
Yep. That's true. So, I do not think you can see it, but let's see how you can watch the commercial.
You have to hit the arrow.
Oh, I thought. Okay, you can only do it live at halftime or in the store. That's it.
Okay.
Rent it on VHS anytime after. So that's it. So they won't even have it.
I wonder if it was a good commercial. Like, is it one that we would want to rent? Like, are we going to rent a Blockbuster commercial?
I don't know. Now I kind of want to.
Yeah. And we do have a VCR to play it,
We sure do.
so that's good.
I wonder if anybody leaked it anywhere.
Probably.
Let's see.
It's probably out there. Wait, don't do that. Go do a
Super Bowl ad?
Super Bowl ad one. Yeah. Hit videos and that pop up.
Maybe, huh? Okay.
Playing. That's not the one.
No. This one, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe.
Let's try it.
At least it's the teaser.
Okay, so seeing it might be tricky.
Oh yeah, there's the.
Oh. It's also
When the
not gonna be
world
considered.
ends and the internet streams no more, we'll still be here.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve.
That's
All right.
awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
That's fucking awesome. I'm glad that they actually showed that. That's really neat.
Yeah.
Super cute. Okay.
Yeah. So was that it? Or was that just a teaser?
I mean, I imagine that was it.
That said, like, great.
I think so. I mean, that was a commercial. Yeah, until the bitter end.
Oh, okay. The picture was the teaser. Okay.
That's awesome.
That's funny. Okay, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, we saw it. Yay. Okay,
It's so funny to me. It's so crazy that there's one Blockbuster left, and
Yeah.
it's a thing now.
good. Yeah.
Like, I went to Blockbuster thousands of times. So many fucking times. I was at Blockbuster all the fucking time.
That one's gone.
It's hard to believe that everyone is gone,
Mm-hmm.
except for
Except the one in Bend, Oregon.
in Bend, which I'd like to go for the sake of going. I mean, I've been a million times. I think the younger generation would probably be more like, "Oh my god, I get to go to a Blockbuster," you know.
Yeah.
I actually still have my Blockbuster card.
I did for a long time.
You got rid of it?
Well, it kind of broke. The lamination on it and everything broke, and it got rubbed off. I couldn't really see it, but I ended up getting rid of it because it was not going to hang out very long. But I did have it for a long time.
I still got it.
Yeah. I still had Blockbuster fees up the ass, too.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. They asked me if I wanted to pay those fees every time I came in, and I was like, nah, not today.
Yeah. No, thank you.
And then they went out of business, so that
Ha-ha.
was probably me. I'll take the blame for that. Sorry. I shut Blockbuster down.
I was bummed because I had Run, Ronnie, Run. I think it was on VHS, actually. And it was in a Blockbuster case. It was one of the old Blockbuster cases. And I had it just for like a while. It might have been DVD. I can't remember exactly. But I had it, and I loved it, and I lent it to a friend, and they'd accidentally returned it. And I was like, bitch, I've had that for like 7 years or whatever. And like, damn it. They're like, my roommate just returned the fucking Blockbuster shit. And they didn't know that it was like your personal one. So I would have had like the case, like the actual Blockbuster case and the whole fucking thing. I know.
Who
And I love that
accidentally
movie.
returns a Blockbuster movie?
It's
Come on.
my friend Reese. Or his roommates, I guess. But he's dead, so we can't give him shit about it anymore. I think we gotta let it go at this point. That's too fucking bad. But yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun to go and check it out.
Yeah. It'd probably be weird in there.
It's just so crazy that since it's everything streaming now, like nobody wants to go out of their way to do that at all.
No.
Nobody wants
Yeah.
to do that. People don't even want to go to Redbox.
Yeah. I know. It was like whenever the Redbox popped up, everybody was like, oh, finally. Like, I don't have to just go do it. We called it the Blockbuster zombie shuffle, where you're just like, and like looking at all the box covers. I'm like, what am I going to watch for the next, like, weekend? What am I watching this weekend? Or tonight for hanging out with my friends, whatever. You just look at every single movie. And then you're like, you still can't decide.
It sucked because some of them were like 4-day rentals, but then some of them were like 2-day rentals or whatever, just because they were the new releases and then you could figure out.
And you never got those back on time. Oh, good night, Astara.
Good night,
Thanks for hanging out.
Astara. Sweet dreams to you. We love you.
Yeah. Thanks for coming and looking at weird news with us.
Yes, we're always so happy to have you.
Come back on Wednesday for the follow-up to our sunken cities, ancient sunken cities.
Yeah, we're going to be doing
We'll be doing Atlantis. We might be doing Atlantis. Yeah.
Why would we not be doing Atlantis?
I don't know. Who knows?
Because you never know.
Yep.
Never know. Oh,
We
it'll
might
be
be
great.
elbow deep in $150 of chocolate. We don't know. Who knows?
I mean, that would be the best. I would love it.
That's
It's like
it's always a
National
possibility.
Chocolate Holiday. And then there's Easter, which is also chocolate holiday. So kind of the best time of the year, pretty much, like, ever.
Mm-hmm.
I think. It's okay. You should come down for the Portland Hot Sauce Expo in August. Let me know when that is, and I'll see
Yeah.
if we can do that. That would be awesome, actually, to try a bunch of hot sauces.
Yeah. I would go to a hot sauce expo.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, make sure to keep us updated on that.
Yeah, that's just a quick Day drive. Easy
Yeah.
peasy. No problem.
Totally. And we can make a weekend in Portland. That would be fun.
Yep. Yeah, let me know when that is.
For
That would be
sure.
that'd be fun. I'm into it. And if there's a Sunday that it is going, that would be good because I do work Saturdays, but could always figure something out if I need to. But that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I love it. Cool. Okay. Well, that was some good random rambling.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, what else we going to talk about here? Oh, let's look at this epic battle right now. This is cheetah versus porcupines.
Oh.
Now, let me tell you, I didn't realize how big these fucking porcupines were. This is in South Africa. I did not realize. Maybe it's a small leopard. Maybe it's a
porcupines are
small
big.
leopard because I did not have any idea. So this fucking leopard is trying to get this baby porcupine super hard. And the parents are like, the fuck you will. You're not getting my fucking baby. And they're like gangsters, dude.
Yeah,
They're
it's like fighting a
fucking
cactus. That's rough.
Gangsters.
You can't do that.
It is, in fact, like fighting cactus. Look at this shit. There is a video, so you get to see it in action. But look at how big these motherfuckers are, dude. Covered in these crazy spines. Oh my god. That shit is nuts,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, porcupines are big. They're way bigger than I thought they were, too.
Dude. I only saw that one porcupine. We were in Maine, just walking across the road, but it was dark out, and it was not this big. Jesus Christ.
Well, we didn't have a leopard for scale.
Did not have a leopard for scale. You are correct. Okay, 13th and 14th. Yeah, okay, send me the info. I will totally look into that. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'd love to come and see you and support you too. It would be
Yeah,
the
that'd be
best.
super cool. That'd be a lot of fun.
Okay, check this shit out. This is gonna be crazy. Okay. So porcupines are typically mute creatures and are not frequently observed vocalizing. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Dude, he's really going for that fucking baby. But the baby's covered in spikes too. Poor babies. Look at them. They're so scared.
They're like, no.
Running right at it. And it's
Oh,
running
yeah.
backwards. I can't even see where it's running.
Yeah. Ow. You're just gonna poke it with your paw? That's dangerous.
Yeah.
You're gonna get flicked in the face with one of those
Yeah,
tails,
go
little
stab it
leopard.
in the face. No means no. Leave their babies alone. Don't take the babies from the parents. It's so fucking mean. Weird. And there's a dude just like hanging out, just watching
filming.
this happen.
Yeah. The cameraman is like, what? Yeah, those are weird noises.
It's super weird.
They're telling that leopard. It looks like he's got a thorn in his paw or face or something that he's trying to get out.
Just keep coming at him. Keep coming at him. Boom, boom, boom. In your
Yeah.
face. In your face. In your face. Just keep doing it. Push him out. Yeah, you're right. I think
Crazy
he got
animal,
something in his
porcupines
hand.
are-
He's bummed.
Yeah.
I wonder if it swallowed a quill. It's all.
Oh.
Like, let your guard down for 1 second.
Like the little babies are learning though. They're like, oh, okay, I got it.
Yep.
That's how
Stay
it
behind. Stay behind.
Yeah.
Aww. Nobody's hurt though. He's finally like, fuck this shit.
He's like, oh. These animals are spicy.
They're still yelling to them. You get out of here. You get the
Get outta
fuck
here, leopard.
out of here. Yeah.
Wow.
That
Wow,
was
good job,
badass,
porcupines.
huh? That was so badass.
Good job, porcupines.
Mhm.
You did it. Way to save your little babies.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. I thought that was really, really, really cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Damn. What an intense scene though,
Yeah,
and they're just yelling the whole time. They're like, they don't usually talk, but they were like
they definitely had things to
Yelling.
say.
about some shit.
They were
Yes.
telling that leopard. Whoa.
Okay, well, speaking of having things to say,
Okay.
this is one way to get your feelings out there. It's not something that I would personally choose. Oh, here we go with
we go.
the
Camera
weird
again.
camera thing. Sorry. Okay, we're back.
Sometimes we go robot-y. We're back.
Super weird. So the German ballet company suspended their director. Okay.
Okay.
Suspended the director of a ballet company, which is a very prestigious honor to be the director of fucking German ballet.
True.
Why? Why, you ask? Why would something like that happen?
Why would you do
Well,
that?
somebody wrote a review that was not very good of a review, and he smushed animal shit in her face, literally.
Oh.
Literally put shit on her face.
That will get you
Or
suspended.
Shiza.
Oh, Shiza.
Put Shiza on her face, yeah. That is one of the most horrible things that I can think about doing to a person. Like, that's really, really bad.
Yeah,
So the
that's
Opera House
not-
apologized. They're like, oh my God, we are so fucking sorry. It is horrible.
The newspaper said that, whatever this guy's name is, Gok, who apparently felt provoked by a recent review that this lady wrote of a production he staged in the Dutch seat of government, The Hague, threatened to ban her from the ballet and accused her of being responsible for people canceling season tickets in Hanover. He then pulled out a paper bag with animal feces and smeared her face with the contents before making his way off through a panicked theater foyer. Huster identified the substance as dog feces and said she had filed a criminal complaint. Okay, yeah.
He just had a bag of dog shit,
Just carrying around dog shit.
like, ready to go. This
Yeah.
is not like, oh, I don't know, it was an impulsive decision. How weird. Like, it was like, I have been carrying shit around, waiting for your
Waiting for this.
face to arrive. Wow.
The ballet company said that his impulsive reaction violated the ground rules of the theater and that he caused a massive damage to the Hanover State Opera and the State Ballet. As a result, it said he is being suspended and banned from the Opera House until further notice. He has been given the next few days to apologize comprehensively and explain himself to theater management before further steps are initiated. Wow. He wasn't just like fired immediately. Like,
Yeah.
You're suspended. If you apologize properly, we'll let you stay.
Some people, I feel like, deserve a shit smear on the face.
Some people do. You know, it's
Some people deserve it. See, Sarah wants to do it to her bio dad.
yeah,
Probably deserves it.
yeah. That was not impulsive. That was premeditated.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless-
Impulsive reaction. You had shit on your person. You had it ready to fucking go, dude. Come
Maybe
on.
unless he like
Totally
has a dog and like had walked the dog beforehand and just like maybe like put it in his coat jacket and was in a hurry and put the dog inside and was like, oh man, I've left this like dog poop. We're gonna have to carry
He
this
is the
dog poop
director
around.
of a ballet, which is a super
Yeah,
highfalutin fucking
But
thing.
he's a
dude.
person, and we all get in a hurry sometimes. And everybody, he's
Dog
thinking-
shit in your pocket?
Well, he's picking it up because it's not good to leave it at the park. So he bagged it, picked it up, took his dog back home, and just was like in a hurry to get to the production, like because he cares about his job. And then he was like, I forgot I had this in my pocket. Like, oh no, I just have to carry this around in my pocket all day. And then this lady walks in, and he was like, just saw an opportunity. He got dog poop. Just, well, just gonna use that.
I'm
I
going to
guess."
hope that that is the case. That sounds
Some people are just opportunistic like that, and everything lines up properly. Some people get all the luck.
Wow. That's pretty fucked up. That's a pretty fucked up story.
Shit, it was
Either
a
way about it.
congealed weapon.
Ew.
Yeah, that's good. That was good.
Nasty.
Wow, that's fun.
That is super fun, right? I like that. That was good.
That's
It
a
was
good reason to
times.
get suspended.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, lighten the mood a little bit with this one. So these people in New Zealand have a 3-year-old macaw. And unfortunately, the macaw got spooked by their neighbors and it just fucking took off. And they're like, no, our friend, he's gone. Like, what the fuck? He was found 155 miles from his home.
Wow.
He was
got
found
real spooked.
155 miles.
Jeez.
He
Parrot
went for
dipped out.
fucking
It's just like, no.
adventure, dude.
These people are terrifying. I have to get as far away as possible.
Yeah, it said that since he was 4 months old, they trained him as a free-flying bird, allowing him to wander around the community, and he would respond to whistles from the owners.
That's nice.
So that's like really nice.
It's real nice.
To be like, you're free, but just like come home whenever, and we'll feed you, and it'll be fucking great.
It's like Jedi. We let him outside. He comes back when he's hungry.
Yeah.
It's good. Theirs is just a bird.
It's a bird. So 9 days. He was gone for 9 days. Let's check this video out and see what they got to say.
Okay.
It wasn't a planned flight. I was taking him back into the house and he hadn't flown for a couple of days because of the inclement weather that was coming. I just didn't have hold of him well enough and he just took off. He went up and visited Burton Shipley, who lives just behind us, and then Auntie Diane and Uncle Warren Wynyard, and then he flies down and sits on the power poles down below. He will be stressed. I think now probably instinctive drift is starting to kick in, so he will be reverting a lot more to his instinctive behaviours rather than he was really very highly trained. That's easily regrained, but at the moment he's out there and it's just really, he's fighting for survival, and most of that's going to be based around finding food sources and water. Each day that goes by, we've had so many close calls. Especially yesterday and the day before, he was just at the bottom of the hill here, and we're just so close. I mean, with a matter of like 100 meters or so, and then a car goes by, and you know, we can't stop the cars, we can't stop the kids playing. Everyone comes out and they want to see him, but it is a huge distraction, and he just takes off.
It's fair to say Aucklanders get a fairly bad reputation as far from the rest of the country, but the community here in Howick, they've all pulled together. They've been really positive, and it's kind of, it restores your faith in people a little bit after seeing, well, so much negative stories in the news.
Pablo's incredibly clever, and wherever we go, he wants to be. Hamish went out to do something, and you took him with you, and he was sitting with you, and then you were driving along with the roof down, and next minute he's just flying just above Hamish, having a whale of a time, laughing. Yeah.
So he'll coast above the vehicle?
Yeah, just coast above the vehicle.
Just eye level, looks at you, has a bit of a chat, and then
yeah, just above.
and then flies up and ahead, and when you turn around, he just follows you back.
He sounds like he's got a great personality.
He absolutely. They all do, actually. They really differ, but Pablo's cheeky.
You can't say all of them. I bet some are dicks. You can't say they all have great personalities.
That's true.
And
You
some
never
are
know.
probably just boring. I bet some of them are just lame, and you're like, ugh, those parents are boring. But they found it. How did they find it?
I don't know.
155 miles away?
I don't know.
That's
I wonder if they have a GPS tracker on his foot because he goes around. It
Maybe
didn't.
so.
It didn't specifically say, which is weird. Let's see. There was sightings of him. There was the macaw sightings.
Okay.
There are not many free-flighted macaws around, so we just looked at each other and said, we gotta go.
Gotta go.
So,
Well, that's good. They found him. Got him back.
oh, poor little guy.
Yeah, right.
Maybe he's having a great time, though.
He may have had a great adventure.
I hope so. But it sucks if he misses his friends.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know who else had a great adventure?
Who?
These fucking goats in Texas that just went into Target, dude. They just went into Target. There were a pair of them, too. They were like, yo, let's go fucking
We're going to Target.
go to Target, dude. I heard that badass shit in Target.
Yeah.
So they spent some time browsing before being wrangled by police.
Good. They called the cops. Nice. As they should.
In Spring. So I don't know if you know where Spring is.
No.
The origin of the goats were unclear.
Wait, Harris County.
No, it's a fucking goat. Yeah, weird. They're
Yeah,
really
okay.
cute. They're
Oh,
like
that's good.
cute goats. Like that's some cute ass goats right now. Look at his little fucking.
cute.
It's really cute. It's like long floppy ears
Yeah.
and stuff.
Big floppy ears.
The other one's just chilling. It's really, it's pretty fucking
Oh
cute.
yeah, they're just laying there.
Yep, they're just laying there.
That's funny.
I
Okay.
thought that was so funny.
That's good. Everybody in Target is like, what?
Yeah,
There's
it's
goats.
just fucking goats.
We got Target goats.
So speaking of animals being where they're not supposed to be, another tale of an animal being out of its comfort zone is an owl popped into a library in Georgia. And they ended up shutting the library down because they didn't want it to get spooked or whatever. But it was like really high up in the rafters. Like nobody could get to this owl. I mean, the owl seemed pretty pumped on it, to be honest with you.
Probably.
But everybody was like, we might not want to do that. So this is the story of the owl in Georgia.
For a fourth straight day now, most of the library at Agnes Scott College is mostly closed to students because of an owl that has taken up residence in the rafters.
Yeah, that owl has made himself right at home. But they're hoping tonight they can finally remove the animal. Tracy A. McPierce spent the
So
day on
cute. Are you
campus
ready?
talking to the
Yeah,
falconer
I'm ready.
and students about it.
Day after day, falconers have been here on this campus with tools like these trying to remove the owl. Students telling me what was
Brilliant.
originally a hoot is not so much fun anymore.
My soul felt like it lifted out my body because I've never been that close to a bird.
Agnes Scott Jr. Natalie Slaughter says she was studying at the library on Monday when this barred owl flew down the chimney, out the fireplace, and perched next to her.
I turned around and this owl's looking at me and I'm looking at the owl and the owl's looking at my friend and I freak out.
The school immediately closed most of the library. At first, students had fun with it.
Someone had called it Owl Gate and thought it was really funny.
Students created memes. Hundreds even voted on a name, Edgar Allan Poe. Then
Shut
the
up.
shine
It's
wore off
perfect.
as the owl did what owls do, and the students grew tired of being locked out of the library. For days, experts have tried to use poles, lifts, even a baited spring-loaded cage with a pigeon and gerbil inside to get the owl out. But still, Edgar remains.
It takes a little while because the owls are not hungry. You know, they're hunters and they've got plenty of food in them right now. We try every scenario we can and try to pull a MacGyver out of our hat and get her done.
Slaughter and other students hoping
phrase
tonight's
didn't make
efforts
sense, guy.
finally work.
People love the owl, happy we named it, but we do kind of want it to go back home to the wilderness.
The falconer tells me that this owl is likely a female who flew down the fireplace in order to nest. He says once the owl is captured, it will be released right outside. Indicator Tracy A. McPierce, 11 Alive News.
We'll release it right outside where it'll fly right back into the chimney. Because it found
Yeah.
the best nest it's ever found.
Yeah. Oh, it's in Decatur.
Mm-hmm.
That's like really close to where Justin lives.
Oh, yeah.
Over there. Yeah. They play music all the time. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I love barred owls. I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
His little fucking face, dude, is so
That's cute.
goddamn cute.
Yeah, a little happy. Little owl face.
It's so cute.
I like it.
Me too.
I think it's weird they closed the library though.
Getting pooped on. They don't
Guess
want
so.
people to get pooped on.
Read at your own risk.
Okay, good night.
Good night, Elf.
Sweet dreams to you.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
We'll see you soon on Wednesday.
Monday. Today is Monday. Wednesday.
I said Wednesday.
No, you said Monday. Maybe you said Wednesday. Sounded like Monday.
I thought I said Wednesday, but
We'll see you
whatever.
one day.
Whatever. Wednesday is the day that we'll be
Yeah,
back.
one day we'll see you again.
Okay, so in the same vein of animals being where they're not supposed to be,
Okay.
his doggy got lost.
Oh no.
Doggy was just adopted. This is in Texas as well, actually, and it was a new doggy friend. They had a new home, and then she went missing. And what did she do? She walked 10 miles back to the shelter where she came from.
Oh, really?
Yes, this dog knew the directions somehow,
Knew how to
which is
get there.
crazy because no doubt they didn't walk 10 miles. That someone picked them up, and like that's a really, really, really, really, really long way.
Yeah.
For a little doggy.
That's a long way.
And it
Just-
triggered the Ring camera.
Like,
It
gonna ring the
basically
doorbell.
rang the doorbell.
What? Answer,
Yep.
Hey.
A missing dog rings
Crazy.
the doorbell. It sounds like the start of a joke, but that actually happened. The Animal Rescue League of El Paso says Bailey the dog was adopted last month, but she got loose and ran away. What happened after, though, stunned the shelter. They say around 1 o'clock in the morning, Bailey somehow made her way
He was a
back to
really
the
cute dog.
shelter and rang their Ring doorbell. The shelter says she lived there for so long, she felt it was her home.
Aw.
We'll be right back.
Well, I mean, I guess that means that they were treating their animals well for the dog to want to go back.
Yeah,
and like, to head
absolutely.
back to the shelter. Like that says a lot about that shelter, which is great.
Absolutely, that's true.
She's like, I don't know where the new people are that got me, but can I come back in?
Yeah,
No.
that's really sad. If she, like, I mean, I guess didn't know where else to go. Maybe wasn't acclimated enough to the new house or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe she wanted to be there more, but it's like a shelter. That's not your actual house.
No, not your
Maybe there
house.
was nice people that worked there that took good care of her and stuff. You know?
Maybe she had other little doggy friends.
Maybe.
It's like, I want to see my
Yeah.
friends. Maybe that's why she
Aw.
got out. She's like,
Maybe.
I'm going back to see my friends.
Maybe. Oh, man, 10 miles.
Yeah. You have to take her to go visit all the time at this point.
Seriously.
After that, you're like, well, I guess you have to go visit.
Definitely. That's just crazy, the sense of direction
Yeah.
that a creature can have. When you just got in a car and took lefts and rights and stopped for dinner or whatever, like how the fuck did it know? It's some instinct there.
Oh man. Yeah, it's real interesting what animals can keep track of, their direction they can keep track of. Just like the homing pigeons. Like you can take them far away and they'll go right back to wherever they were.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Mhm.
We can't even find our way around the fucking mall or whatever. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So this animal did not make as good choices.
Okay.
Really, to be honest with you. So this coyote just like went into the hospital and he got trapped because the fucking doors closed. And there's a coyote. It was in Washington. It's here in Washington in Jefferson County, Port Townsend. And yeah, it just like wandered in and then it shattered a glass panel trying to escape the building.
Oh no.
So that sucks. It was scared. It didn't know what the fuck to do. It just came through the automatic door and ran through the hospital's express clinic and hallway before shattering the glass panel in an attempt to escape.
Aw.
So it was like, no, I don't want to be here. This is not where I need to be. And then it was like, whoosh. So they found the coyote hiding in a corner of the outdoor courtyard and captured the animal. And no humans got hurt or anything like that, but he had a couple little scratches on his little snout from breaking through the glass. So they gave him a few stitches and an exam and took care of him and or I guess, and she'll be released back into the wild. But poor thing.
Wow, poor little coyote. That's scary.
Oh. It was like you're out of here, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry. That sucks. So that's some interesting animals where they're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
There you go. And what about animals putting things where they're not supposed to put things? How about that? How about, can you imagine finding 700 pounds of acorns in your fucking wall because of a woodpecker?
700 pounds.
700 pounds in the walls.
Wow, that woodpecker was killing it.
Dude. So the reason why they had to check this out is because the pest control came out and they thought that there had to be a dead animal inside of the wall because they were seeing maggots and mealworms emerging from the wall.
Not good.
Yep. So we cut a small hole in the wall of the second floor bedroom and was shocked when acorns started pouring out from the opening. They were piled about 20 feet high inside the wall.
Whoa.
Why do you need that many acorns ever? Why does anyone ever need that many acorns? Give me one reason why you need that many acorns ever. The wall did not collapse. No, it's crazy. So technicians said he investigated outside of the home and discovered woodpeckers have been poking holes in the chimney stack and have been stashing acorns in the openings for the past 2 to 5 years. The acorns eventually fell through the wall cavity. It took about 8 hours to remove the fucking acorns.
Jeez.
Dude. So let's watch this video and see how ridiculous that these acorns are in this moment. Like, it's crazy. It's a lot of acorns.
A pest control company had their hands full, literally, after a woodpecker's impeccable work caused damage to a home in Sonoma County. You got to see this. Nick's Extreme Pest Control, this is extreme, was called to a house in Glen Ellen, and here's where it gets nutty. Workers say the woodpecker was
Even
making
he
holes
groaned
to
at that
store
one.
its food, and the food kept falling into spaces in the walls. Then when they cut into the wall, 700 pounds of acorns came flowing out, enough to fill 8 large garbage bags. Woody was hungry.
Yeah, of course. That was a busy woodpecker.
Very busy.
All right.
That is a lot of acorns.
Wow. That's
all the squirrels in
serious,
the
dude.
neighborhood were like, where are all of our acorns? What
the fuck?
What am I going to eat this winter?
But, like, if it's in there for that many years, you're not even eating
They're not
them.
even
You're just stashing them. You're not even doing anything with them. You will never need them in your entire life. Stop collecting them. You have plenty. It's very weird. It is a forest starter kit. You're so right. Oh, my
It
God.
totally is.
You're so fucking right. Wow. That's so true, dude. Oh, my God. It's crazy. Okay, so. I guess we got another animal where it doesn't belong story, too. We just got a lot of animals in weird places.
Okay.
Stories, or animals doing weird shit, I guess.
Crazy.
So a woman in Australia got a hell of a fucking surprise when she was playing with her dog and went to grab a toy, and it wasn't a toy. It was a Tasmanian devil. It was a Tasmanian devil, not the toy.
Australian dog toys. That's what they call them. I'm pretty sure they call them that.
Nah. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah, that's fun.
So, yep, that's a surprise. I went to reach for it, and the devil shot underneath the couch. That was like actual quote.
Yeah.
To get rid of the furry intruder, her husband carefully escorted the Tasmanian devil out of their house using a broom, and they are known to fly into a rage when threatened by a predator.
Yeah.
So, they were on the kitchen table. The whole family with the kids was on top of the kitchen table watching this whole situation go down. We were concerned that if he or she was cornered or scared, they would bite someone. So I got the fright of my life. But to be honest, I think the poor thing was more terrified of us. So, devil seemed fine. As for how it got in the home, they said that they believe the animal made the way into the home. Just walked right in, I guess. Following the puppy inside. You just think puppy
Just
went
like,
inside.
Guess we're going this
Told
way.
her for a bathroom break, came back in. Now there's a Tasmanian devil in the house. Dude. So. Yeah, they said they leave the door open for the dog because she's still potty training. So here is this little guy again. Oh my god.
That's pretty cute.
It's pretty cute.
Very cute devil.
But that's funny. She went to get his favorite toy and went to reach for it, and it ran away. And she was like, "What the fuck?" It was not what she expected. Right? Sarah would pet it.
I'd pet it. That was cute. Probably vicious though. Look at those teeth.
Yeah, so they can get vicious if it's backed into a corner. So maybe if you're nice to it and you give it like snacks and stuff, maybe it would be a friend.
Yeah.
But if you try to fight it, it's not gonna.
Don't try to fight it.
It's not gonna go good.
Don't fight devils unless you got 7-foot swords.
Right.
That's what we've learned.
That's what we've learned. That's a fact and a half. Yes.
That's crazy.
Isn't that
Went to pick up my dog's favorite toy. Turned out it was alive.
Yeah.
What was the dog's favorite toy that she thought was not a Tasmanian devil?
I don't know. It's just a plush toy. You just said it's like a plush toy.
Maybe.
So speaking of dogs, there was a puppy bowl yesterday. We've got the puppy bowl, which apparently takes place of the Super Bowl. For people that aren't sportsy people, they enjoy the puppy bowl. I have heard about the puppy bowl, but I'd never watched any of it or anything like that. And I watched a little bit of this, the sample of it or whatever, and it was super silly and cute. Had you ever watched it at all?
I've seen clips here and there.
It's
I didn't know it was still going actually, but
yeah, I guess so. So I'll show you guys a little clip from the puppy bowl because I thought it was really cute. Oh my god, it's a kitten halftime show. Shut up, it's adorable. Hamsters in a fake blimp. This actually sounds pretty good.
Oh, Pickle barrels into Emma and grabs a toy. He sprints towards the end zone, a quick cut, and he runs a reverse. He can't get Emma off his tail.
Now I think he's just showing off. It's been pickleball all game so far.
Pickle takes it to the 50, the
Are
20,
they trained
the
or
10,
they just random
touchdown,
dogs?
Pickle! And that's our first touchdown of the game.
Pickle's got the juice.
Touchdown into the end zone and
Good
into
job,
the
Pickle.
tunnel. Wow, great work, Pickle. All that
Oh my
training's really
god,
paying off.
Pickle is so goddamn fucking cute.
so they have to run their toy into the tunnel. If they go in the tunnel, then they get a point.
That is so
Okay.
funny, dude. Let's see this.
A heck of a spin move by Coco Bean to avoid the sack. But Espresso sticks with her, makes an amazing stop, and then Penelope comes in and swats at the toy, loosening Coco Bean's grip on it, and Espresso strips it. Textbook Red Zone D right there.
Textbook.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Okay.
Oh, they're all adoptable puppies.
Oh, they are really.
That looked like
I
two
want
dogs
Pickle. I
crossing
want
the goal
Pickle.
line with the same toy.
Sure did, Taylor.
Steve, could this be a puppy bowl first? A double touchdown?
For the first time in 19 years, we need to consult the official Puppy League rulebook. Here we go. Let's see.
19
Double
years.
touchdown, page 319,
Oh, like that
Article
one.
6, subsection 2, states that because neither player establishes sole possession before crossing the goal line, by rule, this is a double touchdown, and points must be awarded to both teams. Folks, for the first time in Puppy Bowl's 19-year history, we are headed to overtime.
Oh, that little fluffy
It's official. It's a
yellowish
double
one.
touchdown between Espresso and Coco Bean. Perfect play.
Espresso and cocoa beans, mocha.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen anything like this.
That's
At
just
the
cute.
end of regulation,
Yeah,
the very first joint TD in Puppy Bowl history forces the very first overtime in Puppy Bowl history.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Oh, this is adorable. Yes, Kitty halftime show. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
UFO.
Oh, that was it? Oh, it's just a gift. Oh my god, it's got a gold chain on. What?
Yeah, it's got some bling.
Yeah, I only watched the first little clip. I thought it was cute, but I didn't watch any of the rest of it.
Vivian nonchalantly wanders over to the green toy at the 17, right under Ruff's radar. She grabs hold of it. She waits. Tom Barkey goes for the tackle, but Vivian reverses field, and she takes it to the house with a game-winning touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, Bluff are repeat champions. Touchdown!
Good. Good job. Good job.
This is so cute, dude.
Oh, Mykonos.
Oh, that's cute. That's pretty sad, but wow, that was really cute. I want to see the kitten halftime show though.
Yeah.
Hold up, we're gonna check that out.
I want to see the hamsters in the blimp.
I didn't do halftime. Okay, here we fucking go. This is gonna be the best. I hope. I'm glad you told me about that.
Yeah, right.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, a spectacular display of cuddly cuteness. It's the Bissell Kitty Halftime Show.
Oh, Pluto's coming in for the halftime show. That's perfect.
Let's see those kittens.
Look, kids. Pluto, look at it. Get out of here right now.
Cute.
It's so funny. He came in for the kitty halftime show.
Kitty halftime, Pluto.
Look, don't you want a friend? Enjoy it.
The music.
That one's really cute.
That's a pretty cool idea, though, for a shelter to show adoptable animals.
Absolutely.
19 years, though. I did not know they've been going for 19 years. Jedi would just be chasing all the lights.
He would love it, dude. He would be having such a good time. It's so cute. See, like that one's all scruffy.
Yeah.
That's the one I want to kiss its little face for the end of time. It's really cute. That was old school one,
Yeah,
too.
that was number 6. Well, that's fun.
Well, Pluto's purring. He loves it.
Oh, Pluto loved it. Loving it.
You love it?
Yeah, kitty halftime show. is his
Check it
favorite
out,
part.
the long baby kittens.
He only watches the Puppy Bowl for the halftime show.
Oh my god. That's really cute. Okay, we can meet the adorable players.
Oh, you got wheels? That's right.
Oh, he's a special one, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have front legs.
Oh. Get it together, Pluto.
He was just so happy.
He is so happy. He's very glad that he was represented. His kind was represented.
Definitely.
Okay, that one is. They're both really, really, really cute, but these are all cute.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's cute. Allison the Beagle. We got Amanda. Pitbull Terrier Chihuahua Chow Chow mix. Interesting. Alright, then we've got Apollo, which is a Labrador Retriever, Great Pyrenees, Alaskan Malamute. Wow, look at those paws.
Yeah,
Those are big
those are some
paws.
paws. That
That's
dog's
a
gonna
fucking
get
dog.
Pretty big. Oh, he's cute.
This one is Archie. American Staffordshire Terrier, American Pit Bull Terrier, Chow Chow. That's very cute.
Yeah, that dog needs to run.
Oh, come
Oh, I
on.
like him.
Look at him, the basset hound. Oh.
Scroll down so we can see his face.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I like him. That's big ears.
So cute.
He's super cute.
Oh, we got Avalanche here.
Beagle's name was Asiago.
Oh. Okay, we have Bacon. That's Bacon.
Yeah. Bacon the mix.
Okay, and then this one. Wait, that one's Bacon? Is it all Bacon?
No,
Okay.
that's Bandit is that one.
Oh, this one's
The
Bandit.
Shiba Inu. No, the one above it was Bandit. The Shiba Inu.
Oh.
Who's that one? Yeah.
Oh, nope, you're right. Okay.
Bandit.
I see. That's pretty fucking cute. Alright, and then we have this little terrier here. Barnaby. That's cute. I like the name Barnaby.
Yeah, that's fun.
Aw, look at that guy.
I like his face.
Oh, shut
Perfect.
up. That's fucking cute.
Yeah.
That's a cute dog. Benji.
Oh yeah, Benji.
It's a Great Pyrenees. Really? Pit Bull Terrier, Labrador Retriever. What?
Wow.
I would
that
not
is-
have guessed.
No, that's a mix, man. I thought it was some kind of terrier, but
Yeah. But I would not have guessed Pyrenees,
mm-mm.
and I would not have guessed Pit
Nope.
either. Oh, this guy. He looks just scraggly and like wonky, and I love it. I love it. Betty.
Betty's pretty.
Look at her little ears poking
Yeah,
out like a
the
fucking
little
Ewok,
floppy
dude.
Ewok ears are great. Oh well, you're happy.
That's pretty
That one's
cute. Oh, super cute. Australian Shepherd and a Great Pyrenees. It's Bisou.
Oh wow, that one's real pretty. Look at your eyeballs, little.
That's
buddy.
a really cute doggy. Okay, and then this one. Those are some floppy woppy
Oh,
ears
some
right
floppy ears.
there.
This one's a pit and something.
Yeah, it's a Staffordshire Terrier. Team Blizzard. Team Fluff.
It's a good name for him.
This guy.
Little
Oh,
scruff, little
this
scruff.
is like what everybody had in South Florida in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's a poodle chihuahua mix.
Poodle chihuahua.
Interesting. Yeah, it was very scruffy little dogs like that. Oh, get out of town. Look at that. Oh. It's a beagle, right? Yeah, beagle. Briscoe, the beagle. That one needs a hug.
Yeah, it does. Look at those eyes, big anime eyes.
Butterbean.
Butterbean.
Get out of here, Butterbean. Oh, love it. I love him. He's so cute. Button. Hard
Yeah.
Button.
Cute as a button. Oh,
That
it's
one.
smiling.
That was not as cute to me. It's still cute. It's a puppy, but not my favorite puppy. Carlos. Oh, that's really cute. What's this one's name? Chaos. Uh-oh.
Oh man. Chihuahua and Shih Tzu. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Oh.
Oh wow. Looks like you've seen a ghost.
Yeah. Cheeky Tinker.
Cheeky Tinker. Okay.
It's a miniature Australian Shepherd. That's cool. Didn't know they made a mini. Okay, that one is super weird looking. Chickpea. That one's fucking weird.
That's kind of cute.
It looks like it needs a monocle and a mustache and a fucking bowler hat or something like that.
Totally.
Like, and a vest. Clover. Oh, there's a lot of fucking dogs. This is gonna go for a long time, isn't it? Probably.
Oh yeah. Looks like we're scrolling. for a
Colby
long
Jack.
ways.
Okay, well we got a nice little sampling of some of the doggy options.
Yeah.
There you go. That was cute. That was really cute, guys.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay, so is anything else necessary in here? Did I miss anything? No, I think we fucking nailed all of our weird news for the night.
Mhm.
Right, Princess? They're so fucking
Yeah.
cute. They were so cute.
Yeah, every single one of them were super cute.
Really cute. Certain ones I like more than others, but they were all cute little creatures.
I didn't see an Irish wolfhound, so
No.
I guess we're safe. We don't have to adopt anything.
Sorry. Can we get a miniature Irish wolfhound?
What's the point? That's just a scruffy dog, which I like. Scruffy dog.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pet all of them. We pet all of them.
I'd pet all of them.
Totally.
For sure.
Oh, you grew up with dogs and you were breeders. I never grew up with dogs. I never had a dog. I've lived with dogs. Like when I lived with Justin, he had Bongo. So I lived with Bongo. Bongo was the first doggy that I ever lived with. And I loved him. He was like the best dog ever. And then my ex had a dog who was horrible. He was the dumbest dog ever. And he was nice, but he was like just dumb and real, like just like ugh, like scared of everything. Like he was a pretty lame dog. As far as dogs go, he was pretty fucking lame of a dog.
Mm.
So, not my favorite. I wouldn't say favorite. So I'm a kitty person, totally kitty person. Lima Rainer. I can't place what those
Yeah,
ones
I
look
don't even
like.
know what that is.
Let's look it up.
I feel like I have a whole cat in my eye right now. There's a cat in my eye.
Oh, they're cute. Oh yeah, these guys, they're pretty damn cute.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Cute little guys.
Those are pretty, yeah.
And then look at the little puppies. Aww. You had 1 million of those puppies in your house? Oh my god, they're so cute.
They look, they have their little sad eyes. They look like old man face. They've got like old man faces. They're super cute.
Wow. Oh, your dog had 10 puppies on your 5th birthday. Cute. All right, good night, Sarah. We're going to wrap it up here too. But good night. Sweet dreams. And I'll see you soon.
I'm gonna go get whatever is in my eyeball out shortly.
It's gonna be good times.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't really have many folks in here hanging out. It's pretty much Princess at this point.
Yeah.
And Chid's hanging somewhere.
Princess and a couple lurkers.
So I don't know if it's worthy of a raid. It's not gonna be the most exciting raid of all time. Oh, Chid is still there. Yay, Chid's still here. I love you. Cool. Thanks for hanging, Chid. Thanks for being here with us, and all of your sarcasm and your love is always very appreciated.
Yeah.
We're so glad to have
Absolutely.
you. And I'm glad you were here, Princess, hanging out with us. It was so fun. And Sarah and anybody else that's lurking, we appreciate you very much.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh, cool. We'll be back on Wednesday with another fun tale of sunken cities, and we'll be talking about the mystery of Atlantis. That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yay.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. So until then, thank you guys so much for everything, for being here, and we love you. And have a good Tuesday. Have a good Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And we'll see you on Wednesday. Eat all the chocolate.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Princess. Mwah.
Bye, everyone.
See you guys.
Good night.
Bye.